Today we are doing a one shot of the Wolves of Welton. Bear with me because I'm more used to improv and pulling shit out of my own mind, so this one will be kind of different, pulling it out of text. And with our characters, they might extremely mess this up, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah.
So since this is a new uh, episode, some new characters, let's start with introductions. The way that I see them, Chan going first.
Are like in our character voice or
You can introduce your character not in your character voice because it's not your character speaking.
coward? Okay. I am playing Boblin, a half goblin, half gnome goblin sticker, who despises goblins but does not realize he himself is one. Um, yeah, I think that sums it up.
What is your class? Did you say
Oh,
that?
sorry. I'm a level 3 fighter. I'm a half rock gnome, half a goblin.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And next on my list is EG.
Hey, that's me, EG. What's up, fam-lam? I am playing Kleekly, the Kobold Cleric Anchorite. Um, my deity of choice is the stone-wheeled uh, carriage of cabbage. If I what is it, 100 feet? If I walk outside of like 100 feet of my carriage, I lose my magical prowess, and I am just a normal kobold.
Yep.
So I have to drag my stone um, cabbage carriage everywhere I go.
Wait, you're a kobold?
I am a kobold.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's good
Uh-oh.
you chose goblins.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Can you explain what a goblin sticker is real quick, Chan?
So, if you've ever seen the anime Goblin Slayer, basically, goblin stickers, I guess it's more of a preferred enemy kind of deal, but for most of them, they hate goblins,
It's
and
a
they,
little more than a preferred enemy. It's like a violent hatred.
yeah, he has a little bit of a teensy tiny, like, violent hatred towards all goblins and kobolds, so this is going to be
I thought
interesting.
you chose two. I thought it was only supposed to be one.
Well, kobolds, they're the same, right?
No, no. So you only hate goblins. So don't throw
Sure.
more
What's
wrenches
the
into the
difference?
mix.
I thought he could generally hate anything that was goblinoid, or like a
Yeah,
kobold could fall into that category.
that's what I'm
Alright, well,
saying.
I
It's
mean,
like a
I
real
thought
racist.
kobolds
They
were
don't like.
dragonkin. They're not
yeah,
goblinoid.
No,
yeah.
they're
But they
not.
look
But I mean,
similar.
like, they're like to a rampaging racist. Like, are they really that much different?
It's like a real life racist. You don't see them like
All right.
justifying like being smart.
We'll try to tone down on the racism. Just you have a
Okay.
hatred.
Yeah,
All right.
general hatred for a certain race.
All right. This is a very old class, Goblin Sticker, as you can tell. But next on the list we have Luca.
Yeah, I'm Luke Log and I'm playing the Ravenloft Dandy, which is literally a broken rogue. His superpower is being slightly wealthy and goth. Uh, I can only use D4 for my attacks, which is gonna be awesome. And yeah, I mean, what else do we want to say? Like, the Ravenloft Dandy is just that, just a broken rogue. It's based on it's part of the tradesman class from way back in the day.
It's gonna be fun to see you try to throw money at
Everything.
wolves.
Literally everything.
throwing
I'm gonna throw
gold
money
coins.
at the rest of you to get you to fight the wolves for me.
All right.
The superpower in itself.
I don't know why your camera always goes last. Does it go in the order of when people joined? Because I don't think so. But anyways, fail. You're up.
It's in the order of coolest to least cool.
Oh, don't be
I
a
am
dick.
playing Panazim, the Lightfoot Halfling Wizard Pacifist. I will not condone or cast, conduct, or do anything that would cause violence or harm to any of our enemies. So
So we have a pacifist,
Oh, God.
a guy who is stuck to a cart with stone wheels, a rich prissy boy, and then a chaotic psycho racist. So, does everybody have a character in D&D Beyond, or was someone not able to make theirs in D&D Beyond?
Yeah, I've got mine in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, same here.
Oh shit! Should we make a campaign real quick for the extension, or should we just not care about it right
We
now?
already have a campaign.
Yeah, but it has the truly evil.
Oh, well,
But
it'll take like what, 2 seconds?
I can switch between campaigns, so people can see your characters.
Yeah.
Need the link again?
No, I got it. The reason we didn't have a campaign before is because we weren't sure if we could even get some of these characters into D&D Beyond.
Yeah, so just I guess post the campaign link in here, and we'll join with that character.
Yeah.
Don't turn on content sharing because I think I'm at my max.
Okay, yeah, and it shouldn't be a problem, right?
Yeah, I mean everyone should be good because
Yeah.
everyone already made their stuff.
Yeah. All right, going in the DMs. All right, let me know when you're all joined, and I'll switch it over.
How do we join?
The same way you joined every other time.
Is it in the group chat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Discord.
it's Discord.
Basically, Fry Boy saying,
Salmon.
"Take my money." It's nice to see you, Shrey. All right, let me go to the extension modifier. So you'll be able to see these awful characters here once we get this up and going. Settings. That's not where I wanted to go. Dashboard. Extensions.
Jan, did you roll your stats or did you use standard array? No, that's not standard array. You rolled your stats. Those aren't too bad.
Alright, so we're gonna switch it over. Campaign selection, worst classes. Ta-da. Beautiful. That's so nice. Alright. Okay. So we should be good. Let me refresh the stream to make... Oh, no, it changed right up there. Okay, so now you can see the
Yeah,
characters.
it's up there, I see.
Cool. Hello, Dream. I want to come in and say thanks to whoever gave me a sub. It was either Fail, EG, or Martyr at one point. I mean, I could really tell you. Oh, it was Martyr. Martyr gave you a sub. He's not here yet. I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't know what he's doing today. Anyways, are you guys ready to get started?
Hell
Super
yeah,
ready.
Memer.
Okay, so first, we're going to give you an introduction to the story, a little backstory. So, oh, 1 second. Girlfriend texting. Got it. Okay, so it's been a long time since the people of Welton have worried about anything more frightening than sheep ticks or a late frost. But now a pack of strangely determined wolves is driving farmers from their fields and spiriting away entire flocks in the middle of the night. With food supplies running low and their sorcerer in residence nowhere to be found, the village council sends out a desperate plea for brave adventurers to destroy the beasts for good. Is the job as easy as a walk in the woods? Or is there more of the Wolves of Welton than mere animal cunning? There's only one way to find out. So, you guys have all heard this call. Nobody knows why each of you, being not very skilled adventurers, agreed to head towards this direction, but for some reason you're all here. So, I would assume you're all separate at this moment, but you're all traveling in the same direction. So you are, going along the path. EG's character is pulling his cabbages, and you just hear thump, thump, thump with the stone wheels traveling along. Everyone else is walking normally because they don't have a cabbage cart. and you get up to a bend in the road, and you guys can kind of start to see each other off in the distance. EG is out in the front, and you guys from behind see this weird guy pulling a cabbage cart. But 150 feet ahead of him, in a slight bend in the road, passes an outcrop of rocks and borders of mossy woodland. As you approach, you see a pair of men driving a small flock of sheep towards a gap with the help of 4 sheepdogs. You're walking along, and roll a perception check, EG.
Okay. That is 21.
Perceptive. So you're walking along, and you kind of stop, and you see the sheepdog. Its ears like prick up, and it starts looking around, and you can see that it starts frantically barking. And then the men immediately pull out long wooden clubs from their belts and start looking about, clearly distressed. In the blink of an eye, lean gray shapes burst out from both sides of the road, all launching themselves at the sheep with incredible speed. 8 wolves are taking part in the attack. So the rest of you now are getting closer, and you guys are starting to bunch up together, and you're all starting to witness this. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
So we're all just kind of on the road together.
Yeah, you guys kind of just all randomly in the same place experiencing this.
Okay.
I'm 6 in initiative.
Where initiative? I feel stupid. Give me a second. Okay. Where's my D20?
17, Cole Bobby.
Man.
21. Nat 20.
Yeah, I got a nat 20 as well.
Does that mean you're 21 as well?
Yeah.
Gotta roll it off.
Okay.
Roll off? What do we roll? D20?
Yeah, because you both have the same base, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Well, actually, what's your
I got a
number?
4.
That was a 19.
Alright. He goes first.
Alright, so we got the pacifist first, and then we have Chan.
Expeditious Retreat.
And then it was EG, right?
No,
Yeah, I got a 17.
after.
Oh, no, then it was Boblin, then it was Cleekly,
Yeah.
and then it was Luca.
Yeah, I'm way at the bottom.
Also, EG, you're close to me, right? I'm gonna see you.
Yeah, you see everybody, but you don't really have time to, like, introduce yourselves or anything like
No,
that.
yeah, I don't. I'm saying he's a kobold, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you picked goblins, so that's what we're going with.
Alright, so we're rolling with that?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't need you killing someone in the first 2 minutes.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping for it.
I was hoping he would have to, like, roll a persuasion check to show me he wasn't, like, a fucking kobold.
Alright, let's go. We got
Just
this.
a really ugly person.
Oh, you're confused on whether he's a goblin or a kobold?
No. I was saying I was hoping he would have to roll, like, a charisma check to convince me that he's not a kobold and instead just a normal, like, ugly person.
No, so when you first made your character, I said, what class are you gonna make
I'll keep it to goblin.
the one that you hate, and you said goblin. If you would have said kobold, then I would have went with that. So it was
that's
very
fine.
lucky that you didn't. Where the hell? Okay, this thing lied to me, so give me a second. Let's see. Yeah. Like I said, you'll have to bear with me today because this fucking thing just lied to me.
No worries. Renwick is like futzing around with his equipment. He's got these super fancy like this drop leg fanny pack kind of thing that's like sold at this store for wealthy adventurers. It's called Eddie Drower, and he's like digging in that to like try and find something that can help him defend himself or some money to throw at it.
Alright, Boblin's just gonna
By golly, those are some wolves. You gotta help those poor man. Let's go, folks.
All right. So what you're starting to notice now, after you guys prepare, is that the wolves are really not attacking people. There are a couple of the wolves trying to distract the human sheep herders, and they're just like gnashing at them, but not actually hurting them. But the more perceptive people in the group. So, what's everyone's passive perception?
Um,
11.
passive perception. It is
12.
13.
Okay, yeah. So anyone above 11 can tell that
Barely.
there are some other wolves in the back, like taking sheep and just dragging them off. So the wolves are not really ready or trying to attack you guys yet. So you guys have a turn before them, starting with fail.
I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on one of the wolves.
Okay, go ahead. And is it a save they have to do, correct?
Yeah, a creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into a fit of laughter. If the spell affects it, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
Okay, an intelligent... Okay, yeah, so they're not affected.
Oh, there goes that.
Oh, I think they would be a little smarter.
Nope, I guess they're not. So that's your turn?
Yep.
All right. So you guys, you see, what are you exactly other than a pacifist, Phil?
A wizard.
Okay, yeah. You guys see this wizard come out and he like waves his hands around and nothing happens, and then it's Chan's turn.
Alright, fair enough.
By golly, if my name's not Boblin the Goblin Sticker, I'ma save those dang gun sheep.
And Boblin's gonna rush forward with his long sword, just waving it in the air with one hand. And he's gonna attempt to swipe at one of the wolves.
Which type of wolf are you?
Are there two different kinds?
Yeah, so there's the ones that are keeping the shepherds busy and kind of just gnashing at them a little bit, and then there's the ones stealing the sheep.
I'll go for one of the sheep.
Okay.
So that is a d20 plus 4 to hit. Oh, it fell off. Alright, 7 plus 4, 11.
It hits. Or wait, no, sorry,
It hit?
it doesn't hit.
I was gonna
It
say.
misses.
Yeah, I don't think I can do much else, right?
You got anything else?
Oh, actually, I can action surge, apparently. So I'm gonna do that. Why not? Alright, so I'm gonna roll the hit again. I want to talk about it. I got a 3.
So you did 3 damage? Or a 3 to
No.
hit?
No, 3 to hit.
Okay, cool. Yep, you missed. So is that your turn?
I would like to sit there and yell at the wolves, like, "Hey, stop it!"
What do you... Is that what you yell?
Hey, you doggone wolf, you better stop killing those sheep. How am I gonna get my pork chops?
Pork... Oh, alright, EG.
Okay, so Gleekly is going to scurry on top of his cart and stand up at the edge of it. And he says, "Wolves! Wolves! You all die now!" And he's going to cast Spiritual Weapon and attack one of the wolves. How far does that go? How far are the wolves?
100
dragging the
and...
sheep?
100... Oh, shoot, we kind of messed that up. Yeah, no, you're close enough now, so we'll just say they're within your movement. Because you guys all ran up.
Alright. Well, I got a 60-foot for Spiritual Weapon. So I'm going to throw that to the end where the back of the wolves are taking a sheep away, and I'm going to take a hit at them. And that's going to be... Wow. Where was this my whole life? It's like a 24.
Alright, that hits.
Alright. He's gonna take 8 force damage.
All right.
And then on the same wolf, I'm going to use my action to cast Sacred Flame.
All right.
So, Dexterity 14 saving throw.
All right. It fails.
All right, sweet. 1 point of radiant damage.
Woo! 1 point. It is very hurting.
Hell yeah, it
so you guys see a spiritual weapon float off of this guy standing on cabbages, smack a wolf, and it's like.
Oh. The spiritual weapon is going to take the form of a mace.
Okay.
But the top head of the mace is like a pointy cabbage.
All right, and then it like singes its back hair a little bit, but it's still standing up. And now bottom of the round to Luca.
Okay, so there's 2 men on the road with their 4 doggos, and then they had some sheep that are now getting stolen by wolves, right?
So yeah, there are 3 wolves to be exact attacking the 2 men, but you can tell that they're not trying to kill them.
Okay, so they're just interested in stealing these sheep.
These are some smart wolves.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I'm literally gonna just like kind of walk up behind the men and be like, I say, are those your sheep?
And they they look at you. Yes, there are sheep. What do you mean? Are you gonna help, or are you just gonna ask questions?
I was just wondering like about how much those are worth.
They're worth our whole lives.
Okay, and I'm gonna take like a dagger and I'm gonna go up and try and hit, but I only get I only get a D4. So all right, I'm gonna roll an 11 plus 4, so 15.
All right, and are you hitting the ones that are attacking the 2 men?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like defend them kind of as best as I can.
Yep, that's a hit.
Oh, sweet. Okay, this is gonna be like, yes. And I'm just gonna use my other dagger in my hand and try and take a second swing. It is silvered, by the way.
Okay, cool. What is the damage on the first one first?
Oh, right.
Does that mean
2.
sneak attack is also a D4?
I don't have sneak attack. I
don't
have
have sneak-
backstab.
That's crazy.
It was 2 damage.
Okay, and then go ahead with the second attack.
Ooh, 6, what was that? So 10 for the second attack.
The second attack does not hit.
Yeah. Okay, so I got like, yes, I can do this, and then it was like, no, I can't.
Yeah, in the distance, you guys see this like little. Can I call you a little boy?
Yeah, I'm
Small boy.
petite. Yes, I'm
run up
small
and
frame.
start talking to the guys weirdly, and then just like stab at one of the wolves, and then
All right, so I'm going to look around, and first I look at the kobold losing his mind on top of a cart full of cabbages, and I just shake my head, and then I point over at Luca's character, and I just yell, "Excuse you, I expect mindless violence from a kobold. They have tiny brains, but you,
Wow.
unacceptable. There is no
Mindless.
reason to hurt these creatures.
I don't know who
We
you
can
are,
find
but
a
this is
peaceful
deliberate.
We can find a peaceful resolution."
oh gosh.
Find a peaceful
There's
resolution.
nothing mindless about that. Did you see that first attack? I full on hit that wolf.
Was that the pacifist's turn?
Just yelling.
I don't
Yelling.
Just scolding him.
It is your turn. It is your turn now, Fail.
I'm going to run up to the wolf that Luca just stabbed, and I'm going to cast Mage Armor on it.
All right.
So touch a creature who isn't wearing armor and a protective magical force surrounds it until the spell ends. The target's base AC becomes 13 plus its Dex modifier. and it only ends if it puts on armor or I dispel this spell as an action.
Did you put that on?
Wait,
A
can I rules lawyer
I'm
this?
gonna look at him and be like, eat glass.
Can I rules lawyer this as well?
What?
It says you have to touch a willing creature. How willing is that wolf to let Fail just walk up and touch it?
If it's hurt, I could run up to it.
It won't be willing, though.
Yeah, he's not walking up to it with ill intent, and he is walking up to help it. So I'm gonna see if they roll to accept. Oh, they accept. They love it. They have a purpose, and he's helping with their purpose. So, at this point, the wolf that is really damaged starts to back off and try to run away, actually. And you see that they kind of try to like refocus, and the one wolf that just got help actually turns to I gotta get in character names because I just keep calling you guys by your person names. So turns towards Renwick and is starting to growl. That was terrible, but I did not practice my wolves before, but I used to be able to do it. Anyways, so it is now Chan's turn, though.
God done it, you just hang one of them goddamn wolves? Not on my watch.
Boblin's gonna go towards the wolf that is trying to run away, and he's going to attempt to jump on the back of it and start just stabbing it.
All right, I'm gonna need an athletics. Or acrobats.
What? Why am I proficient in athletics? Okay.
Athletics works then.
19 plus 4, 23.
All right, you jump on its back. Now roll to attack.
What can I do?
Nice rhyme. Sick rhyme, Bard Boy.
Hand axe? Those are like the smaller ones that you can like throw, right?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so to hit is plus 4.
Do you not
That's
have a
not gonna do
dagger?
it. 2 plus 4. No, I didn't take any.
You're a goblin sticker without a dagger. What do you stick people with?
My longsword.
I guess that works, but what was your attack?
2.
Yeah, that does not hit. You got anything else?
Can I just look like I'm bull riding the wolf?
Yeah, I mean you are.
Yeehaw! Let's go, doggy.
It's gonna get a chance to buck you next turn, but for now it's EG's turn.
All right. Quickly is going to. You know what? We're gonna sacred flame that wolf that Boblin is on right now.
All right.
So dexterity saving throw 14.
It fails.
Nice. Let's get another 1 point of radiant damage. Cancel that. That's 7 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, it goes up. Its back end goes up in flames. And roll a dexterity check, Mr. Boblin.
I was gonna say, okay, dex, that's, sorry, give me a second. Alright, plus 1. Nat 1?
Oh, you are caught in the flames a little bit, and I'm gonna need you to take 1/3 of the damage that he caused. So basically 2 damage. And then
right.
you fall off the dying wolf, and it is now the wolves' turn.
Whoa! I still got a bonus action.
All right, go ahead.
So for my interaction, I'm gonna yell, "Ha! You try take cabbages, you die now!" And I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon over, and I'm gonna take an attack at the next wolf, like the next closest wolf.
That's stealing sheep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ew. That's going to be a 12.
Does not hit.
Damn it.
All right.
All right.
You go, cabbage man.
The end of your turn.
It's the end of my turn, yeah.
Okay, so now it is the wolves' turn. The one with the bonus AC is going to attack Renwick. Let's see here. It's going to try to bite you. And that is a 15 versus AC.
Oh, it's gonna hit. I'm just gonna go. Ah!
Alrighty.
Oh,
And
ow.
it's going to chomp into your frilly little side. And it is going to do 5 piercing damage.
Ow!
And I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh. 8. No
All right.
bonus.
you are now knocked prone, so you're basically kicking and screaming on the ground.
Okay.
All right, the other 2 wolves are gonna just stay distracting the 2 shepherds. One of the wolves that was stealing sheep is going to break off, and it is going to actually come towards Mr. Cabbage Man, and
no.
it's going to climb up on your cart.
Oh no.
It has a movement. Okay, yeah, it's good. How far is your sacred flame?
60 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you're actually barely out of its range, so it kind of does like a move and a half, and it's now gnashing at the bottom of your cabbage cart, stepping on your cabbages.
Oh no.
And now it is the other 3 are gonna continue stealing sheep, because that's kind of like the point they're there. And it is now Luca's turn. Renwick's turn.
Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna use my cunning action to disengage as soon as I stand up. And I'm just gonna put my hand on the shoulder of one of the guys and be like, "Where is the local constabulary?"
They just like frantically point you north, and they're still like trying to fend off these other 2 wolves, just smacking at them with the club.
Okay, like about how far? Like, are we talking?
Oh, they actually answer you, and he's just like, it's half a mile up the road.
Okay. All right. It's half a mile. Okay, I'm gonna take a piece of jerky out of my silver inlaid wooden lunchbox that I've got in my bag, and I'm just gonna like wave it at the dog and like throw it, or the wolf, throw it, try and see if it goes after it.
All right, we'll leave this up to another roll. And they... Alright, they fall for it. It starts running the other way for a second for some weird
Yes,
reason.
it's good jerky. I paid a lot of money for that.
it eats it up real quick,
Damn.
and then it starts to turn back around, but it is a little further off now. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. Yeah.
Alright, are you like hiding behind the 2 men now?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like,
Alright, great. And that makes it top of the round. Back to good old... What was your name, Fail?
Panazim?
Panazim.
I'm just shaking my head at all of this senseless violence going on. Chan seems to be... I'm sorry. Wait, Chan, what's your character's name?
Boblin.
Boblin seems to be the most violent in this whole situation. So I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on Boblin.
Alright.
You said intelligence less than 4?
Do you have intelligence less than 4?
No, but I would like to retcon that in. No, but what kind of saving throw do I need to make?
Wisdom. And you have to-
Wisdom?
yeah, 11.
11. Okay. What is that? All right, that changed the roll. I need to re-roll.
Yeah, if it goes off the table.
10 plus 10 plus 1, so 11.
Do we
For
say...
ties, is it?
Yeah, he made the save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like AC. If you match AC, you hit.
Yeah.
So. Alright, so you feel a little tickle of laughter roll up your spine, but you're actually used to just laughing at inappropriate times, so it doesn't affect you. Is that the end of your turn, Panazin?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Boblin, you're up.
Okay, so I'd like to really quick. Is Renwick a guy?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a dude.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
He's like a 24-year-old rich boy.
Okay, and then I'm kind of serving. How many wolves are still attacking the sheep?
3.
3, and then how many are just dragging or distracting?
There are now a total of 4.
And then which one is the one with the high AC? What's he doing?
He is still He was attacking Renwick, but now attacking the shepherds because that's what Renwick is hiding behind.
And would you say he is glowing at all?
Glowing?
Yes.
I don't believe so. But you can remember which one it was based on what happened.
Okay.
Wait, are you talking about like the mage armor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it
have
could
any visual effect?
Yeah, it's probably got an effect.
Does it?
It
Yeah.
glows?
In the description, does it say it has a aura or anything?
Nope.
Yeah.
Really?
Just
That's crazy.
warding.
I would say its fur looks a lot thicker.
Okay. So I would actually like to throw my hand axe at him. So let me go ahead and roll for. He is within, what is that? 60 feet? Yeah, he's within 60 feet, right?
Yeah, because you're up in the mix, so yeah.
Okay. So that's 11 plus 4 to hit, so 15.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and then that will do 1d6. D6 are. Sorry, which
Six-sided dice.
ones are those?
They're,
No, I
they're
get
the
that.
most common dice.
The cube?
Yes.
All right, 1d6. That's 1 plus 2 damage.
So 3 damage.
Yeah.
Good job. All right.
And then I would like to run and once again jump on top of this thing's back.
Roll your athletics.
Okay. Athletics is plus 4. 10 plus 4, 14.
Ooh, you barely make it, but you're kind of teetering on the side of it, trying to grip into its fur.
Let's go, doggy. Me and you are gonna have a duel.
What are you doing after that?
I'm just riding him.
Okay, all right. That means it is Cleekly's turn.
Okay, so there's a wolf stomping on my cabbages coming towards me.
Yeah.
I'm turning. I'm mad. Within my rage of my sullied cabbages, I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level. I'm gonna inflict some wounds on this character. That's going to be 15.
Verse AC?
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
Fuck yeah, it does. I'm gonna fucking end this dude's life. Okay. That sucks. 17 points of necrotic damage.
All right. How do you go about murdering this thing?
I want to turn and is my cabbages, and I'm going to I'm gonna slap it twice and then grab it by the throat and like shake it and just go ah! As like necrotic energies flowing from me to it, and then it's gonna die in my hands, and then I'm gonna throw it off the cart. And then I want to take a spiritual weapon against another one at the sheep.
All right, the one that you choke out violently with necrotic damage, its head explodes and actually gets a little spray back on your face as you're screaming. So now Cleekly is screaming blood covered and going to do a spiritual weapon.
That's going to be a math 14.
That hits.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Are you hitting sheep stealers or
Yeah,
shepherds?
it's all near the weapons hanging around near the sheep,
Okay.
near the ones taking the sheep. What? That was wild. 6 plus 4 is 10 points of forcing damage.
All right. That one.
And then
it yelps out very violently, and it's gonna just immediately try to run off after that. You heard it very bad. Is that the end of your turn? Oh, he ran off. I'm assuming that's the end of his turn. Yes, so that wolf is running off, and then there is still the one attacking the shepherds. It's going to run off as well because it is damaged. So that leaves 4 more. They kind of reconvene together, and they start to seem like they're about to head off, but they're trying to grab like one more sheep, and that's what they do for their whole turn. And it is now Renwick's turn.
Okay, so how many of the original sheep are left? Like, how successful have they been?
They've gotten a couple, but you guys have actually stopped them fairly well. So they've maybe only picked off about 2 or so.
And they're just trying to take that last one then?
Yeah, they're just trying to grab like one more.
Okay, I'm gonna rally and just go up and attempt to stop them from taking this sheep again. And I'm gonna try and stab them with attack them with my dagger.
All right.
Someone say dab.
my dabber.
I'm gonna get hella dabber on them.
Oh, but I fumbled.
Was
So
that a crit fail?
yeah.
So you guys see Renwick run up to the regrouped wolves, and as running with dagger in hand, trips a little bit on a rock and throws the dagger over the wolves. And then how do you react to throwing your dagger beyond the wolves?
I'm just gonna be like as I fall down, like on the like watch it go, like oh. Yeah, and that's just gonna be my turn. I feel like that roll was so in character.
All right, and now it's top of the round, so it's Vale's turn.
Vale is deeply brokenhearted by all of this senseless violence towards these wolves that are just trying to live. You said that they're retreating to the forest?
That's what they're about to do, it seems like, but yeah, they're trying to grab like one more sheep.
I want to cast Fog Cloud near the wolves so that they can get away.
All right, can you read that one to me?
You create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. The sphere spreads around corners and its area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed disperses it.
All right.
So that's gonna be on me, right?
Yeah, you're like covered in fog as well now, just like pouting
Great.
in the dirt. You guys can no longer really see the wolves, but it is Boblin's turn, Mr. Chan.
The one who's on top.
So all of the wolves are. Wait, I'm on top of a wolf.
Yeah, it ran off with you. You're in the fog now too.
And my hand axe is still stuck in this thing, right?
I don't know if it's stuck, but you've damaged it. Yeah, it kind of like decided not to worry about you for the moment because they're trying to escape. So it's just like rushing off, hoping you're gonna fall. So I need you to also roll another dexterity check.
Dex check. Sorry, I'm trying to find that. Okay. So I got nat 20.
You're stuck on this thing for the whole time in the fog cloud.
I would like to. Oh, this is gruesome. So just tell me if this is possible. I take a longsword, I put it I stick it in the ground in front of the wolf while it's running, and it runs into the sword.
How long are your arms?
The sword is long.
Oh yeah, how long is the long sword?
5 feet.
What? What?
What?
It says it has a 5 feet range.
That's not
a reach.
I mean, okay.
Like a Final Fantasy character.
Fair, but
Cloud freaking Strife.
I would like to
Yeah.
retcon that in. My sword is actually fucking massive. It's 10 times bigger than me.
Your sword is twice your size. How do you carry your sword?
Or
I just
what's
do.
his name? Sephiroth. Sephiroth is just like, hey, look at this katana.
So when it means 5 feet range, I think that means like you can step a little and swing, and your arm plus the sword is 5 feet range. So
It's like the whole attack is the 5-foot
Yeah.
range. Not like the sword is like from like over here. You're just like, hey, my sword is 5 feet long, and then you go for it. Like
Okay, but could I do it though?
But sure.
slam my keyboard. Actually.
Since you are like dexterous as fuck right now, just roll the hit, and if you hit, you'll do it.
Okay.
Bird God, let me down.
Oh, I fell off. 7 plus 4, 11.
Yeah, you hit, so you lean.
Wait, is that the mage armor one?
Oh yeah, no, you don't
Oh.
hit. You miss. So what you do is you reach out and you wrap your legs around it and you stick the sword in the ground, but you miss its face, and both of you just kind of go toppling, and like rolling with each other, and the wolf gets up and just goes back with its group, and then
Get back here, you coward.
you still have your movement to like get up, and then 20 or whatever.
Can I try to get back on the wolf?
No.
What can I do? Is there another wolf close to me?
What's your total movement?
25.
So you have 12 and a half left.
And I can't jump on it?
No.
If there's nothing else I can do here, I'm gonna just sit there.
You coward, come back here. I'm gonna whoop your goddamn ass.
And that's it. I just sit there yelling.
All right. Now it is Cleekly's turn.
Okay, so I can't really see anything, right?
No.
All right. Here I am in my fit of rage, covered in wolf blood. Can I take a wild swing at like a disadvantage with my spiritual weapon in the fog cloud?
Sure.
Okay. Let's give this a go.
I need you to roll a dex check, Boblin.
Me? Oh my god.
That's going to be.
Is this? Oh wait, never mind. This doesn't affect my dex. 4.
This is gonna be.
Ouch.
I think 12. What's math? 8. Yeah.
I would like to know
12.
too.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
What's your AC, Boblin?
Not 12. It's 18.
Oh, okay. So you don't really get out of the way of this weapon flowing through the fog, but it just kind of like zips over your shoulder and strikes a wolf. Roll your damage.
That hit the wolf?
Yeah, you said 11, right?
I said 12, yeah.
Yeah, hit
Wow.
one of them, yeah.
That's fucking sweet, dog.
Because that was with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one was like a 17. That is 5 points of force damage.
All right, good job.
Nice.
Anything
I'm just gonna
else?
scream like bloody murder. out
Is
of the
that wolf
top of
like
my
stuck
cart.
there now? Like, is it prone?
The wolf that you tumbled with got back up.
No. I mean the wolf he hit.
No, it's not prone.
It's just running still.
I don't think spirit weapon has anything to do with prone.
Yeah, no, it's just a normal weapon attack.
Yeah. So
I just want
like
to
a cabbage.
it is now the wolves' turn, and they all run just into the forest. So now they're 40 feet ahead of Boblin, and then a little further ahead of everyone else, like 60 feet from Renwick, and probably further from the rest of the party. At this moment, the shepherds are kind of like dusting themselves off. They're trying to like calm down their dogs, and one of the dogs is actually dead, laying on the ground, casualty of the wolves. And they, try to get the rest of the sheep back up, and they're doing this while you guys can. Technically, it would be Luca's turn next.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up from the whole fog situation that was happening to me and just kind of like brush myself off and collect my dagger. And I'm gonna walk over to those guys and be like, genuinely bummed out about that dog and just pull out like a gold piece and like hand it to the guy and be like, I'm so sorry.
He just looks at you and says, thanks. Who are you?
I'm Renwick Muraru. I was looking to get into some adventure. I didn't think it would be like this, but you know, it was exciting. I
Well,
am so sorry about your dog.
it's okay. It happens. Thank you for your attempts to help. We appreciate it.
At this point, I'm gonna be like, yeah, hold on just a second. I'm gonna turn to the pacifist and be like, what is your problem?
I cast invisibility and then head towards the town.
Shit.
Damn.
Can I turn to Cleekly and be like, do you think I could give you some money and like get a ride in your little cute cart there?
You take no cart. You protect cart. Yes?
No, ride in cart.
No, cabbage ride cart. You protect cart.
Me pay you for cabbages, leave cabbages on road.
You give me cabbage.
Me in cart, go to town.
All right, Boblin, what are you doing during this?
I'm still covered in blood.
Me? All right. I'm just gonna kind of pick up my things and walk over to Renwick. And how tall is Boblin? How tall are gnomes generally?
2.5 feet.
Yeah, not
Boblin
very
waddles
tall.
over to Renwick and kind of puts one hand against the cart.
Hey there, good looking. You new around here?
Yes. And thank you.
All right.
As you guys are,
I think this is hilarious. Okay.
as you guys are
Boblin-
talking, the shepherds are just like awkwardly looking at you, and then one of them's like, invisible man, everybody else, please, can we maybe have some help getting back to Welton, please? You guys seem sorta helpful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over and hand him another gold coin.
No, we need protection back to town.
Oh, right. Yeah, like the constabulary? Yeah, we can go get them.
That's not really what we call it around here, but sure.
Can I want to cast Healing Word on Renwick.
I want to cast Hideous Laughter on the kobold.
So are you not answering the shepherds?
No.
Panazin?
Nah.
All right.
Can I get my Healing Word off first, and then
Yeah,
Hideous
go ahead
Laughter?
and heal, and
All right.
then
So you get 7 points back, and I say, "You protect cart now." Yes, as I hold my cabbage, arcane focus, heal you, and then I'll go ahead and make a save to Hideous Laughter. It's Wisdom, right?
Yep.
Wow, nice choice. Because that's a natural 20, 26.
Woo!
And then I look at you because now your invisibility's broken. And I say, "What? You want my cabbages?" And I start to move my spiritual weapon over, and I say, "Don't touch cabbages! Last touch cabbages, head go boom!"
Take a piss on his cart.
Can I hit him with my spiritual weapon?
I don't think you can see him, right?
He broke his
So he-
invisibility
yeah.
because he casted a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So, okay, what? Sorry, I was looking at stuff. What happened with the hideous laughter?
I
Nat 20.
nat 20'd it.
Oh gosh, all right.
So can I hit him?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because you have 60
All right,
feet of
that's
range.
that's like a 24. So go ahead and take max damage, 12 force damage.
Cool, I have 2 HP.
So after this happens, the shepherds are like, "Everybody, please stop!
He's like, don't.
Boblin is
Can-
gonna get caught
hold
in the
up.
heat of the moment and just start running around.
Can we have everybody
Um,
please just come in a circle real quick? And then the choir guy's like, everybody please just can we come on. We're all people here or things living souls, I guess. Can
While
we
he's failing to try to calm us down, Boblin is just running around flailing his arms.
All right.
Okay.
How does everyone react to what the shepherds said?
I am actually gonna be like, hi, yeah, sorry. So what's up with the wolf problem? Do you guys like not like thin the herd and things like that with those? Keep them away from your livestock.
Um excuse me, what was that question?
Why are the wolves here so unruly? Do you have like an evil vampire overlord or something controlling them? Because I'm used to that situation, but I
They're
didn't think that was the deal here.
Okay, well, nice to meet you. My name is Shaggy Wolf. I have some stories.
Is that really your name?
Yeah, that's
yes?
very.
I will tell you my stories if we can have some help back to town, please.
Fine, okay. I will help you.
All right. What is everyone else doing?
I'm going to
Yeah,
town.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Panaxum.
Don't fucking touch me, fucking violent fuck. And I just walk towards town.
I'm going to slap him with my Cure Wounds.
I've already walked away.
Fine, then I'll fucking Healing Word.
Who has the highest speed?
We have the same probably,
I have 25.
but it doesn't matter because Healing Word's like the 60-foot range one.
All right, go ahead.
You take what is it? 6 points of
Healing.
healing. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you feel a nice little tingle, Penazim, and you're healed 6 points.
Okay, now I'm gonna jump off the top of my cart and attempt to walk down the road towards town.
Are you helping the shepherds or no?
I'm just taking my cart and going. I'm protecting my area. And that is going to be a 14 minus 2 to push my cart with
Yeah.
stone wheels.
You start it slowly and it's thump 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 thump, and you guys see this. Boblin, how are you reacting? Boblin, are you
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, my mic is muted.
are you helping the shepherds or what are you doing?
No, I'm just gonna be waddling behind Wenrick.
Oh yeah, you have the
As,
Renwick. And
Yeah, Boblin is enamored with Renwick at the moment.
All right. So, I guess Panazim is off in the distance, a little further ahead of you guys. I would assume after a little bit that if nobody's helping him, Cleekly starts to fall a little bit behind you guys, but isn't doing too terribly. And Renwick and Boblin are helping the shepherds kind of get along, and Shaggy starts telling you some stories. He's like, well, of course, all this started...
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm good. I'm just here for the boy.
Okay, anyways, of course, all this started when that sorcerer, Father Merrickson's brother, upped and disappeared. Not that I heard a word against him, of course, but it makes you think, don't it?
Does it? Who's Father Merrickson?
Well, of course, I said, Father Merrickson's brother, the sorcerer.
Oh, his brother. I'm so sorry.
Wait, do you want to know who Father Merrickson is?
I mean, I'm just trying to follow along with your story, Shaggy, so you just keep talking.
Okay,
Like, oh my
and
God.
he like trails in and out as you guys are walking. You guys just catch like bits and pieces because you're not really listening. He's like, well, first sign of something out of the usual was going on came when the Petersons up on
I
Spur-
spy with my little eye.
Hi, excuse me?
I don't care, personally.
The quiet shepherd is just shaking his head. He's like, "Oh, we're in so much trouble." And Peterson's up on Spurrick's Hill had a dozen sheep snatched from inside a barn. Their boy got thrashing something awful for failing to close it, but a week later the exact same thing happened, even though old Peterson had locked it up himself. Wheatley, who sells pots, pans, and ointments hereabout, was chased off his cart by a pack of wolves. Says they appeared from the trees as if by magic. When he went back with some village lads, the horses were gone, and so were 3 sacks of thick leather he were planning to trade. Old shepherd named Grimstone up Carnby Way was watching his flock when he heard calling from the trees begging for help. Well, of course, he runs off to check, but that was wrong, because he couldn't find as much as a gnome out there. While he was away, guess what? Dozen sheeple just up and disappeared. And at this point, you can very obviously tell that he's just, like, rambling, just, like, jumping from story to story, like, not really piecing them together.
So, like, these wolves are, like, super causing a problem. And they want horses, leather, and sheep, it seems, maybe?
Well, you see...
Wolves want cabbage, not sheep!
He just kind of, like, disregards what you guys are saying and keeps going on. A month or so ago, a band of blokes from the village went out to hunt the wolves, track them back to their den, but as soon as they were in the darkest part of the woods, they were ambushed. Wasn't there myself, but some of them tell of booming thunder, others of bursts of fire. Sounded like an unholy mess. Well, anyway, a halfling named Featherrock, decent shepherd, was hurt real bad in the fight. All the others thought he was dead. But next morning, he's found dumped on Westerly's doorstep near the woods. Poor man ain't been the same since. Tells wild tales of voices in the night, cracked in the head, they say. And then he just kind of, like, goes on muttering to himself.
How terrible.
Is this guy, like, older? And he's like, boy was tall. Well, I don't know. He was just, like,
Yep.
just, like, rambling on forever.
Yep. He's very good at telling you the things that happened, but he doesn't really paint them into a story. He just kind of rambles between each of them.
I'm just gonna disregard him and then turn to Renwick.
So, what's a fine gentleman like yourself doing in these parts?
Okay, and you're a gnome, right?
Yeah, I'm like 2 feet tall.
Okay, Renwick's gonna look at you and be like, okay, I see where you're going with this, and I do drink red wine, but I also drink white wine, and I've been known to sample the occasional rosé. And like a couple summers back, I tried a Merlot that used to be a Chardonnay, but it got a bit complicated. But like, no, thank you.
Well, darn.
So you guys are just walking along with each other's company at this point.
So I'm going to cast Command on Boblin, and I'm gonna tell him to push the cart. Or command and say, "You push cart now!" And that's a Wisdom 14 saving throw.
Wisdom
Ooh.
14. I need to see what my modifier for that is. +1. Fell off. It's a 4 + 1.
Nice. So you're gonna walk over and push the cart for 6 seconds, and then after that, you get to make your own decision.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of look around after pushing the cart for 6 seconds, and
Who are you?
You push cart for cabbage. Cabbage Lord needs push.
I don't wanna. Can I guard the cart?
Yes, protect cabbage. Protect
Okay,
my
okay.
cabbage.
I'm gonna get inside the cabbage cart. Careful not to
No,
touch it.
no, don't
no.
get
I'm not
out,
touching any
cabbage.
cabbages.
Get out! Literally, it's just an open cart of cabbages. There's
So I'm
nowhere
gonna
to
sit on the
sit.
wood part.
Get out of cabbage cart! My cart, my cabbage, get out!
I'm not in the cabbage cart. I'm on the cabbage cart, you fool.
Get out! Walk, protect out of cart!
I'm 2 feet tall. This thing's faster than I am.
Get out, cart! I'm literally pushing it at like 5 foot a second. Or like 5 feet every like 10 seconds. 2 seconds, something like that. Alright, I'm gonna pull at your leg and I'm gonna try and pull you down.
Strength
Oh, that's
versus
a
strength.
9 minus 2. So
minus
7.
what does that have? Strength. What do I have to do versus that?
You just roll a strength check.
Strength check. So 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna pull at your ankles, but as I pull, I lift myself off the ground and I'm kicking now, like hanging off the ground, like off cart, because I'm also like 3 feet tall.
Now listen here, I used to not like you folks, but I've come to understand and tolerate y'all. So I would like if you could let me garden your cabbages with my life, sir.
Get out, cabbage cart, disrespect, Lord, out cart now.
I can't. I guess I'm gonna hop out the cart then.
All right.
I've got a question for our buddies here.
Which one, the farmers or like us buddies?
Yeah, the shepherd peoples. I'm gonna start asking them like about the size of their town and be like, are there like good accommodations there? Is there like a tavern? What kind of setup you guys got?
The quiet one just turns to you and is like, "Well, it's a fair little township, a village, maybe you would say. What were you asking? If we have what?
Like, I'm looking for like a feather bed, a good meal. Like, is there anything like that in town that I can get?
Oh no, ma'am, sir. We don't have no. It's very modest little village. But we do have the Shepherd's Crook.
Okay, do you have like a mayor then that might be willing to rent me a room?
The Shepherd's Crook will rent you a room.
But no feather beds.
Oh, definitely not.
Okay, who is the most affluent person in your town?
What you say?
The richest, the person with the most money.
Oh, well, we're all very rich in the town, you see, in Welton.
Like in spirit, because that's not what I mean.
Yeah, maybe not with money. I don't know if I could answer your question. Maybe Lenore Slatebeard, the proprietor of the Shepherd's Crook, I would assume.
Like maybe she has like a secret room for like special customers.
I mean, you could ask.
Whoa.
Okay. Thank you. And about how far do we have to go here?
Oh, not very long. Not much more. We're
Great.
just up here a little further. Maybe a quarter of a mile now.
This Feather Rock, and is his name Decent Shepherd?
Wait, excuse me?
The Feather Rock Decent Shepherd that got his head hit or something?
Oh.
There was like thunder.
Oh, Willin Featherrock?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't really listening because you're kind of boring when you talk.
Oh, I get that quite a lot. I'm sorry. Yes, Willin Featherrock. He's very traumatized these days.
What does he do for a living?
Oh, just mainly he's traumatized these days.
Like, I mean, obviously, sweetie, before he got his head hurt.
Oh, he was a shepherd, I said earlier.
Yeah, okay, you said he was a decent shepherd. I guess I thought you said that was his last name, and I was like, you guys with your names here in this town, it's very funny. Okay, so, like, was he a good shepherd? I mean, like, decent? Like, what did he do to piss off these wolves so badly?
Oh, well, no one's doing anything to the wolves, sir, ma'am.
Sure.
Okay. They're just...
He is a wonderful young man. Stop calling him ma'am.
Oh, thank you. I apologize.
Thank you. Yeah, that's very disrespectful of you.
Well, now that I know, I will not get it wrong.
I mean,
That's right.
I do have this hair. He really does have, like, beautiful hair. So it's like, I mean, it gets confusing, I understand, but it's fine. It's just the moisturizer I use.
Well, no, they're just wolves. They, I don't know why, but as my companion said earlier, they started coming in when our sorcerer left.
So we're like they pets at the sorcerer, and they're like mad now that he's gone.
Oh, I don't know, but I just need a moment with my thoughts, thank you. And he just kind of turns away, not really wanting.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
how much
you-
welcome to the town? I feel
Um,
like we've been here for like 10 minutes.
What?
It's half a mile, sir.
So, Panazim makes it to Welton first. What are you doing when you get there?
I guess I'm gonna go find the tavern or the inn and rest so that I can get some spell slots back.
You better not steal the best room.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm also going to ask about their best room.
All right. So you make it into town, and you can obviously see that there's like nothing in this place. Like there's a general store. Nothing of interest other than the Shepherd's Crook, so you're able to make it to the Shepherd's Crook because it's like literally the only thing that stands out to you. And it's an ancient inn, like in the oldest building in the village, and it sits opposite of the Growers' Hall and the Fleecers' Hall. It's a traditional inn with a common room at the front, a private dining and meeting room at the back, and guest rooms upstairs.
Could you also go ahead and tell me the entire menu that they offer?
It's not very big, but once you get inside, we'll get into that. So, everyone else following behind, you get there not long after Panazim. You come up into the town. You see the same kind of thing. Renwick is very disappointed upon entering the town. The shepherds kind of go off. You know, they need to go take a rest, get some help. So, who had the highest passive perception again?
I
Got a
13.
12.
That's
Oh,
me.
okay.
Okay,
14.
Cool. 14?
Can I also mention, I stopped pushing the cart, so I had to roll another strength check. I got a natural 20 minus 2.
Okay.
So I'm keeping up this time, but I'm staying true to having to push this cart. Keeping me there.
So you stopped like
I stopped when
town?
No, I stopped when I went to pull what's his name's off the cart. Boblin when he
Okay.
jumped on, because I turned around and I jumped to pull him off. That's when I rolled to push the cart again.
Yeah.
um
So you're stuck back there with the cart for the moment?
no, we already went through that. I just wanted to say I'm
okay.
keeping
You're
true
sticking
to the
with it.
anchorite, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
your cabbage patch that you're stuck to, or else you lose your magical powers.
Yeah, and I'm keeping up. That natural 20.
Okay. I
Hella,
misheard you. I thought you said you failed it.
No.
So, when you get in, I assume you guys all go into the Shepherd's Crook, right? Or is
Mhm.
anyone wanting to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to the
So you
market.
said there was a general store and that's it?
A general store, and the thing most notable is the Shepherd's Crook.
What else is there though that's not notable?
A grower's hall and a fleecer's hall, and nothing else. There is
What is a
literally,
grower's hall?
There is
Where they grow
literally
vegetables?
nothing of interest to you in this town except for the Shepherd's Crook.
Where do they
Please
grow
go
the cabbages?
into the tavern.
Where do they grow the cabbages?
They don't grow cabbages. It's
They
too
don't have
cold
any
around
cabbages in this.
Are you sure? I highly doubt it. They're very versatile vegetables.
here. Have you grown a cabbage? Because I can tell you that I have.
Flex on 'em.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, you can do something else. I'm just saying, the literal description was, there is nothing of interest in this town except for the Shepherd's Crook. So what are you guys
Yeah,
wanting to do?
I'm literally gonna try and get myself hooked up with a room, the best possible room, and I'm gonna like make a full-on rich boy scene.
I mean,
because
I've already
it's
already
in my
asked for the
personality
finest
trait.
room.
Yeah, we'll do that in order as you guys get in here. All right. Is there anyone not going into the Shepherd's Crook for whatever reason?
I am not.
Okay, what are you doing?
I am
Quickly.
pulling up next to it, putting a blanket, and laying in my cabbage cart.
Okay, that's fine. What are you doing, Boblin?
Hey, can I get in there with you? Excuse me,
Who are you
quickly.
What?
Can I get in there with you?
What?
Can I get in there with you?
No, my cart.
Please?
Stay out of cart.
Please?
No,
Please?
no,
Please?
maybe.
Thank you.
No,
And I'm gonna start climbing in.
get out of cart.
Okay, so let these two do their thing off on the side. So Renwick and Panazim first. When you get into the Shepherd's Crook, you see what what I said. Plus, so many extra people are staying in the village. The inn is always crowded. There's some weathered-looking shepherds in cloaks, smoking pipes while drinking cider. Just muttering amongst themselves. There's groups of young men and women, just all, nursing their drinks, sitting mostly quiet. The innkeeper, as Panazim first meets, is a woman named Lenore Slatebeard. And you walk up and ask for the nicest room, right? Is that the first thing you do?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, well, sweetie, they're all the nicest room.
I mean, I want like the nicest one you have.
Okay, for you, such a gentleman as yourself. And she says it'll be just 1 gold.
So I hand her 2 gold.
She is like, oh, just up the stairs to the left, my darling.
All right, so I'm gonna head up the stairs and take a short rest.
All right. And so Renwick comes in right after, and do you ask the same thing?
Did I catch any of that as I was coming in?
No, you barely
Okay.
missed it.
Okay. Hi. Yes, sweetie. What's your name?
Oh, Lenore.
Okay, I am going to need your best accommodation, and if that is not acceptable, I'm gonna need your room. And I am willing to pay, and I'm just gonna hold up a bag just full of gold.
Okay, well, sweetie, they're all the nicest room, and
Right.
my room is the same as every other room.
Okay, what kind of accommodations are we talking about here?
Oh, we got the finest accommodations in town, ma'am. Or, sir, ma'am.
Sir, but
It's
thank
her.
you
From the
again, because
outside.
the hair really is luxurious, and I know I keep it long, but, that's the style. Yeah, no, so, what kind of bedding, do you do you offer, room service? I'm gonna need to know everything about this situation. How, when were the sheets changed?
Sheets?
Yeah, sheets.
Pardon?
The bedding that you put on the bed. What kind of mattress are we talking about here?
Oh, well, we got the finest rope mattresses you've ever seen.
Okay. What? This is unacceptable. I am going to need some help here, and she's gonna or he's gonna turn around to do that Tyrion move where she's just God, I'm mixing up myself with this character. He's
Close
gonna
to
turn
home.
around and just do the Tyrion move. Anyone have an acceptable bed that isn't straw and has something called sheets and a pillow and is willing to do some catering or room service? I am willing to pay.
She hears you say this and a little bit offended. She's like, oh, well, we have room service, darling.
You just hear from upstairs, oh my god, I'm trying to sleep, just accept the damn room.
My husband, Banneth, he deals with both the kitchen and the room service and the brewing.
Okay, can I get your largest, best quality ale and a room with a basin of hot water?
Oh, I think that's something we can do, darling.
Okay, thank you.
So she gives you directions to the room next to Panazim's, and she beckons towards her husband Banteth, but this time she's like, "Oi, Banteth! Get the basin of water!" Just a lot deeper and more strict than she normally talks to patrons. And he goes running and trying to figure out, and he finds something that cows usually drink water out of, and he fills it up with the warmest water he can, and he runs it up to your room. When you get to your room, it's like rope bed, so it's just ropes that make up the mattress basically, with a bunch of straw and then potato sack like canvases laid across it. And this is what your room is as well, Panazin. They're basically the same exact room because all the rooms are the nicest room.
Okay, I'm gonna use some of that warm water, just kind of like dab at my face, and I'm not even gonna sit on the bed. I'm just gonna go down into the tap room and like try and dust off an available chair and sit down with like my beer that I hope they brought me.
Yes.
Okay.
Right after the basin, Banteth also brings you his special custom brewing, and it's actually very good. You enjoy the beer.
It's
So much better.
it's an IPA with just a hint
No.
of orange.
and sea salt. So what are the other two doing now?
So after like that entire time of me trying to push Boblin out, I give up and we're like sitting up, and it's like kind of like sleepover fort style. Like we're just kind of sitting with the sheets over us, and I'm just sitting on top of my cabbages. I kind of turn away and I take out my carpenter's tools and I kind of fiddle and I try and smoothen out like the scratches where the wolf was and all that shit. I'm just like,
Are these sheets better than the ones inside? Just
The cabbage cart is probably a little softer in what he's taking care of, but it's lumpy. So yes and
that's
no.
perfectly fine.
But
it's softly lumpy. Good
Yeah.
for the back.
Cleekly
Yeah.
takes good care of his cabbages.
So,
Mhm.
Cleekly, was that your name? Your name, was it Cleekly? Your name?
What?
Cleekly? Hi.
What?
Hi.
What? You what?
Hi, was your name Cleekly?
Yes, name Cleekly. What?
What
What?
What are you doing here?
I look for cabbages.
What do you do with those cabbages?
What? Mean? What do with cabbages?
Yeah.
Cabbages, our savior.
What about when the cabbages rot, when they go bad?
Cabbages don't rot. Cabbages live long,
Oh,
long
Oh,
time.
my bad.
Yes, you're bad.
Keep twiddling away.
So
What-
while you guys are having this conversation, Renwick back inside, you actually notice, since you're sitting in the Shepherd's Crook, that they're actually having a council meeting held back
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
one of
ask
the
if I
plain
could
rooms.
listen in on what's going on.
Yeah, so the most notable thing when you're kind of checking around and listening is they're having that council meeting. So there's 5 chairs that are filled with human men, 1 by a human woman, and 2 by halflings, 1 male and 1 female. You'll be able to hear some raised voices here and there. The male halfling, Tillis, of the Growers and Buyers Association, is bitterly arguing with the human dressed in priestly robes. Father Merrickson, which you kind of heard about a little bit before,
Yeah,
is
I've got that.
talking about whether the village should stop exporting its grain and other food while the crisis with the wolves remains unresolved. So, anytime like they're talking and whatnot, you see that Tillis, if he's talking, he reacts pretty angrily to any interruption, and he's like, "Hey, don't interrupt me!" And you just hear an outburst like that, and then he goes on talking about the Growers and Buyers Association, and just he's not very exciting, but he really wants to be heard. So, kind of presented with an awkward moment right now, but they're kind of talking about how to solve this, and you kind of pick up them say that they're going to have to post an 800 gold reward and free lodging at the inn for anyone that's willing to help them solve the wolf problem. They're also, thinking of other things that they can offer up. Tillis is like, well, I can offer my best carrots. after he's calmed down a little bit, and they're all just thinking about what they can offer to
Can I
bribe
interject?
people.
Like, can I cut into their conversation?
Are you trying to interrupt Tillis or someone else?
I'm gonna interrupt the priest and be like, "Hi, are you the one whose brother went missing?"
Oh, yes. Yes, that is me. I am Father Merrickson. But we're kind of in the middle of a council meeting here.
Hi, yeah, no, I am so willing to help with this wolf situation. I don't care about the gold or anything, though. I just need to know if you have a seamstress and like someone who spins cotton or wool or something and can make me like some proper bedding.
Really quick, could I yell something from outside?
You cannot hear this, but you can yell.
Alright.
Oh, these silky smooth sheets that I'm laying on currently. Oh boy.
I guess roll a perception check, Renwick.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I might actually hear that. I'm going to get a 17 plus. Oh, just 17. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you faintly hear someone yelling about soft bedding outside.
Actually, it would be a 19. Sorry, I lied.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Yep, it's like muffled, like, oh, this soft bedding is so nice.
You're not doing the accent right, and I take offense.
It's muffled. Come on, man. So they start talking to you, and Father Merrickson is like, "Oh yes, that would be amazing," but and he looks you up and down, and he's like, "Do you have any help?"
I will very shortly, and I'm gonna just be like, "Hold one," and I'm gonna step outside and be like, "Hi, guys, what could I do to convince you to come help me take care of this wolf problem?"
Oh, you want my help?
You're at the cart right now?
Yeah, I like just kind of pop out the door.
Okay. I look out.
What? What? You help cabbages?
Yeah, the wolves are gonna come eat your cabbages if
Oh.
you don't help me take care of them. And I would like to try and persuade him that this is true.
All right, roll a persuasion.
I've got a +6 on persuasion.
Oh shit.
Oh, 16. Yes. So
What do I do? Like rolling charisma
16
check,
plus
or-
6 is 22.
Yeah, just roll an opposing charisma check.
Okay. That hot +0. I got a 19 +0, but
You are starting to come around to what Renwick is saying pretty well.
so my ears kind of perk a little bit.
Yep.
My snout kind of.
Wolves bad for cabbages. Yes.
Yes, super
Wolves.
bad.
Wolves no
Super
good. Wolves want to eat cabbages, stomp on
Yep.
cabbages.
Yeah, they're gonna eat them up.
Wolves not good for cabbages. We kill wolves.
Okay, so that's 1 for yes to help with the wolves. And what
Kill,
about you?
eat wolves.
Well-
Yes.
I believe that you said you didn't try my kind of wine, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's more just like I'm not looking for any sort of drink
Yeah,
right now
Uh-huh.
because I'm adventuring.
You're adventuring, yeah. But, like, look at these silky, smooth sheets.
How about this? You come and help me with the wolves, and like, I'll entertain the idea of you and I spending some time together.
Well, that sounds like a deal, mister.
Awesome. He's gonna walk back in and be like, "Yeah, no, I've definitely got help. What can we do about the betting situation?"
Father Merrickson, as you interrupted him again in the council meeting, just kind of turns and he's like, well,
Oh God, is there anyone else here that can talk to me about this? This guy's having a stroke.
So a counselor like walks up and he's like, "Hi, my name is Coral. I
Hi.
am of the Fleecers Guild. I can help you with betting. and he has like a
Yes, Fleecer's Guild.
a tuft of wool. So he could probably make you like a wool mattress of some sort.
Like soft spun though, right?
I would assume not, but it's better
It
than
literally
any...
says in my personality trait, I will not be caught dead in unsuitable accommodations. So I have to work at this or die.
All right, so after a little bit, Panazim, you've finished your... You were just doing a short rest, right?
Yep.
All
just a
right.
nap.
Is anyone interacting or going up to try to persuade Panazim to join the now party? And Renwick, you convinced the other two by other means, but the 800 gold they're offering, while to you seems like whatever, is actually very substantial and more than most people would think to be offered to just get rid of some wolves.
It's like the town need twice over.
Am I gonna pick up on that, or am I too distracted by getting a good room?
You know that they're offering 800 gold, so you can provide it to someone else, but to you, it's just like, whatever.
Okay. Listen, I know that guy upstairs is a caster, but I think he's also kind of a dick because he cast Fog Cloud on me and then healed the wolf that I was trying to attack, so...
I didn't heal it. I gave it armor.
Oh, yeah. But, like, I do know he's got magic, so I'm gonna go up and just knock on his door and be like, what is your deal in there? And do you want to talk about this wolf situation?
So I open the door, and I just look.
I'm gonna peek it and see what his room looks like.
It looks the exact same as yours, but without the basin.
Damn it.
I just look this person up and down. I'm just like, huh. Well, miss,
Fabulous, by the way.
I don't really feel like working with violent animals. And since you people
Yeah,
couldn't
those two
resort to
outside
anything,
are a lot, I get that. But what can we do about the wolves?
what can we do about your hair?
So
Nothing.
roll a perception check real quick, Panazim.
Perception?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah, so while you were taking your short rest, you kind of heard like a lot of distress. Like you picked up on little bits here and there of people coming and going outside talking about how like this has really like made the town distraught, and like farmers have left the village. Like they're really part of the reason that there's like nothing of interest here is because people are moving out because they can't just live here and be successful because of this problem.
You have to keep the peace.
I mean,
Peace back to the town.
if people are leaving the town, that's still peaceful.
But continue on. You recently just said something about Renwick's hair.
Yeah, I asked what we can do about his hair.
I mean, mostly just admire it, my good sir. But
So then we can mostly just admire the wolves.
right, so like I'm picking up sort of a non-violence vibe from you, and I just want to know, have you ever considered applying that to like wolves? And maybe they need to be talked to about their sudden aggressive behavior. And can I persuade him?
You can roll a persuasion, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was out of the tray, but can I take the 18?
I mean, if it's on the desk, that's usually my roll.
Okay. All right, 18 plus 6 is math.
All right, roll your
24?
opposing charisma check to see if you hold up in this conversation, Panazim.
Yeah, that's a 12.
So, Renwick is selling this to you, kind of talking about how, like, he he gets it, like, you don't want to be violent, but these people their lives are at stake and they're being hurt, and like casually mentions the 800 gold, but like moves on from it really fast, and then is talking about how he feels for these lesser people and they need help.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine and all, but I'm not going to commit acts of violence, and you people are ridiculously violent. So unless you can come up with a non-violent solution, I just don't see me working with you.
So what if we use your little like tickle move to mostly get the wolves to
My
back
little,
off? Because
my
I
little,
mean,
excuse me, my little what? What if we use some scissors on your hair?
That's not very pacifist.
yeah. Listen, I don't know what your problem is, sir. However, if you would
My
like to play more
problem
of a
is you
support
people
role,
are violent animals.
what about these wolves? They're not
The
acting
wolves
very
are just
wolfy.
doing what's in the wolves' nature.
Listen,
No.
out of character, can I just ask something really quick? We all answered to an ad to come and get rid of these wolves. Why the fuck did you accept if you're not gonna kill
I
them?
didn't answer to an ad. I was just journeying on the way here.
Yeah, you
He
all
was the
have
one-
your different reasons to why you're heading
Oh,
there.
I thought you said we all answered the call, and I was like, "Why'd you come?"
Now, see, like us three, we all wanted to kill some wolves. He
Yeah.
heard that people were killing wolves, and he's protesting our killing of wolves.
Yeah. So during this conversation, for a moment, what are you guys doing in your cabbage cart? Are you
I'm
cuddling?
chilling.
Or
I have some Tinker's tools. I'm gonna make him a little toy.
All right.
Nice. I forgot to mention I wanted to grab a carcass and strap it.
So outside of the game, real quick, EG is collecting cabbages, correct?
I have a full cart of cabbages, and I am looking for more.
Is the general store open right now?
No, it's gotten too late into the night, and they close pretty early.
Okay.
But I already asked. There are no cabbages in this town.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna meta for a second too. My persuasion worked on him. So like, what are we needing? Like, are we just
He's
Are you and I just like trying to figure out like what it was that I said that convinced you?
he's coming around to it.
No,
I think what you guys need to do is convince him how he can help you guys not be violent.
Okay. How
You can
about
preach the good word
my
of
new
God.
friend? You come along and just kind of help support us. Maybe just lay down some of that foggy stuff you did. Make it a little harder for them to see us. Well, we try and like figure out why they're acting so non-wolfy. Like maybe the town has done something to upset them. They don't have a food source anymore. And they're just not acting very wolfy. But I think there's something spooky going on with that sorcerer, but we're not going to go into that because mostly I just need a bed. And if you could come and help us with your special little stuff.
Don't give a shit about your bed situation. I don't.
But at this point, you can count on Panazim to come in some fashion.
I'm just gonna sigh and close the door.
So everyone, I assume you would like to sleep the night on it, unless for some reason you're gonna go out into the woods in the dark of night.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off my cloak and just try and lay it down on top of this bed and try and make myself comfortable.
Ooh boy.
All
Okay.
right.
Silly smooth sheep.
I want to force Boblin to come out to the cart with me, and I'm gonna cook some wolf.
Okay, yeah, so your wolf carcass problem is not a problem because there's a couple that are piled up, like, on the side of the town, like the 3 that the town has managed to kill.
Perfect. Yeah, so I have one, and I'm cooking it.
Cool.
Eating, like, some of it raw, and then, like, cooking the other bit, and I keep going to Boblin and I'm saying, "You have wolf! You protect cart, yes?
Yes.
Good. Here.
And I give him a couple of raw slabs of wolf something, whatever I cut.
Okay, I'll just I have
Might be
a
some
tinder
balls
box.
in there too.
I have a tinder box, so I'll just light a
I
fire.
have
and then
I have a
cook that.
fire lit. I'm cooking half of it.
Oh,
So, like,
okay, I'll cook that.
He doesn't
Yeah.
like he doesn't like how you cooked it, so he cooks it a little longer.
I didn't even cook it. I just gave him raw slabs.
All right.
Yeah.
So everyone is long resting, yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
That sounds good. We enjoy a little fine wine and dine outside of my cabbage cart.
Okay, this is a good moment if anyone needs a pee break. Does anyone other than me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna go
I
take a
gotta.
pee for once.
Cool.
I'll join you.
And then I drank a whole cup of coffee and then a whole cup of water. So
Same.
I got my liquids late, so I'm gonna chill with chat over here.
yep. Any questions in the chat? It's a good time to throw them in. And then when we come back, we're going to reintroduce and tell you guys what this campaign is in case you're like really wondering what the hell's going on. So we'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, boy. Fail, you staying here?
Yeah.
I like it. We're causing problems.
It's the best way I can think of playing a pacifist is being like, whoa, you guys are being violent towards these things that weren't attacking you.
Yeah. I like it. I'm a little upset I haven't failed a check yet with my cart, because that would have caused some issues. But, like, it's good that it's showing up so far. That, like, all of our classes are a little bit not so great. Except for Boblin so far. He's just a raging murderer.
I have, like, nothing. I have Fog Cloud, Hideous Laughter, Mage Armor, and Invisibility.
Yeah. I think you can you get more spells?
I might be able to switch them out because I took a rest, but...
No, but I mean, like, was that your limit of spells that you could choose? Because I'm pretty sure you can have more, right?
No, this is everything it let me have.
I was gonna say, because there's probably some spells that give, like, temporary HP and stuff that you can also use as, like, passive kind of spells that aren't, like, you're like, hey, I cast Mage Armor on this guy, and then I cast, like, something else on this guy to give them temp HP or whatever. I forget which one it is.
Oh, there's, like, False Life.
Yeah, False Life gives temp HP. And stuff like that. So if you really wanted to cause more problems, you can be like, no, fuck you. And I think you can continuously cast Mage Armor, because it's not concentration. I think you can just keep casting it on people each turn.
Yep. So I could cast it 4 times.
Yeah, you can essentially just cast it on every enemy that we face.
All right. So thanks everybody for stopping by for this beautiful mess. Nice to see you, Luke and Maroon and everybody.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks for the new follows and the sub. I was working on submitting our emotes right before this, but the emote like submission thing stopped working, so I'll try to do that again after this. But if you got in here a little late before the intro, this is our worst classes one shot, and we're trying to run through Wolves of Welton. I don't know if we'll finish it based on how far we are at the moment.
Okay, 6-hour stream, let's go.
But we have there's an article that was like the most embarrassing classes in D&D or something like that. We have it in the Discord somewhere, which, hey, we have a command for that now. Commands is something I need to work on later. We're up and coming and new, so we've been working on a lot of stuff. But so we have a goblin sticker who is someone who picks a specific race in D&D, and they, for some reason in their past, absolutely hate them and physically cannot stop from fighting them if they see them. So that's played by Chan, who's not here right now, I don't think. And then next...
Oh, I don't think you can post.
Oh, did it time me out for...
Yeah,
no,
I need to...
No, it just got rid of the text.
I need
Here,
to...
send it to me.
I need to do some like VIP stuff or something like that, but we'll figure out links as well. But EG, you want to explain your character again real quick?
Yes, ma'am. So I am, and I'm actually really enjoying this a lot. It feels fun. I'm a kobold cleric, anchorite. So anchorite, what exactly was an anchorite? A subclass or like a feature in something like that? I think,
I think it was a subclass, right?
Let me see. It's something that adds on to it, and it's whatever. And I believe it was whatever spellcaster you were going to be.
Yeah.
Your spellcasting power is derived from something that is basically an anchor to you. So if you move too far away from it, you lose your spellcasting ability.
Yep.
So my anchor is a cabbage cart made of with stone wheels that are like square stone wheels. So I have to try to push with my -2 strength my stone wheeled cabbage cart everywhere I go. And I don't leave by its side because it's basically my deity that I worship.
Oh, my hair is
So
a
that's
mess.
why I'm like sleeping outside with it. And yeah,
All right, Chan. I explained your character for you.
Thanks.
What your purpose is, but do you want to introduce Boblin real quick?
Yeah. So Boblin is a really dexterous, for some reason, racist. And basically, if he sees any goblins, which is his quote unquote like preferred enemy, he has to make a wisdom saving throw to not attack them, and he gets +1 to any hits versus them.
Yep. So that's interesting. And then Luca, you are playing.
Yeah, so I'm Renwick Muraru. It's a Ravenloft dandy, which is kind of like a broken, wealthy noble rogue, and basically, I'm just want I want to describe like what I'm wearing because that's I think the best part. Um, he's got these like pallid, like pale leather gloves with like ivory fingernails set into it, and like this like cane that's got like lewd stuff carved into the like thing that like sparks when he like sets it down. Just really fashionable, all about like flash and show, and he can't attack with anything more than a D4.
did you say lewd things carved into it? What did
Yeah,
that?
yeah. He's also got a pipe that like only puffs out like skulls. Like if it's like something shiny in a shop, he buys it.
Fancy. You
That
remind
is
me of
bougie as
Tyrion
fuck, and I
Darrington.
love that.
What?
If you ever have a
Oh.
chance, try and look at like the character story of like Tyrion Darrington from Critical Role, and that's basically Renwick.
So I don't know if you guys have ever watched Schitt's Creek on Netflix, but I'm modeling him after the Rose siblings, like David and Alexis. He's kind of a combination between them both.
The what
At least
siblings?
that's the Rose siblings, like David Rose and Alexis Rose from Schitt's Creek on Netflix.
You should be able to post links by the way now, Luca. God.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you.
So if you cannot tell already, Fail, what are you playing?
I am a pacifist wizard.
What?
What? So we are trying to make it through a one-shot with a pacifist, I guess a racist, a dandy, and a guy who just protects his cabbages.
His world is his
So-
cabbages.
Now getting back into it, Renwick reminds me of a Selkie from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
So Renwick's in bed asleep, right?
Everyone is asleep.
Oh, I haven't played that forever.
You, Penazim, would probably wake up before everybody because you've already kind of short rested.
Okay, well, can I go ahead and wake up before Renwick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
As I come out of my room, where and Renwick's room is right next to mine, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna put my hand on Renwick's door, and I'm going to
God.
cast Arcane Lock.
All right, can you read that one for me?
You
Time to
touch
brush out
a
my
closed
thieves' tools.
You touch a closed door, window, gate, or chest, or other entryway, and it becomes locked for the duration. You and the creature you designate when you cast this spell can open the object normally. You can also set a password that, when spoken within 5 feet of the object, will suppress the spell for 1 minute. Otherwise, it is impassable until it is broken or the spell is dispelled.
All right, so can
So
I
I
ask
can't-
you if you had this spell before?
Since we took a long rest, I can switch out spells. I switched it out
You
for.
mother-
Son
So-
of a bitch!
Yeah, dog.
This
Wizards
is-
get
thi-
to do whatever they want,
Yeah,
basically.
no, the reason I'm asking, because it would have been funny if, like, this was one of the spells you picked, but this is what's great about the pacifist, is you're using spells that, like, nobody really uses, so it just gives us all more knowledge. But what were you going to say, Luca?
So, did it say, like, I have thieves' tools because I'm technically a rogue? Like, did it say it was immune to that?
It doesn't say that it's immune to that. It just says
No.
it is impassable until it is broken or the spell is dispelled. So you either have to break the door or say the password.
Well, like, broken,
Or-
like, the lock is, like, it's, like, broken as in,
The
like,
so the DC to break it or pick any lock on it increases by 10. So if it was like a 15 DC lock to begin with, it's a 25 DC now.
what kind of locks do they got in this place that doesn't have mattresses?
They're not a 15, but they... Well, I guess we can see if you can pick it, but what is your password first out of game?
Out of game, I'll
Oh, yeah, you can DM it to me.
Yeah, don't say that shit out loud.
So, yeah, he locks your door. Shit, there was something I was gonna say. So,
Do you have to say the password when you cast that?
like,
Out loud?
I wouldn't think so. I would think
Dang
since
it.
it's magic, he would just kind of be like, meh.
Okay.
Wait, are we going hardcore with this?
Why do you ask?
This uses material components.
Oh no, I don't.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
play that.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah, I don't play that in my normal campaigns, but in our hardcore campaign,
We're gonna
get
be
ready for
hardcore
that.
about it.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so you guys,
Oh boy.
you guys all start to wake up. Penazim, what do you do after that? Do you...
I head down to the main bar area and order some breakfast.
Okay, cool. Yep. The husbando brings you some breakfast. It is like the best food you've ever had. It's served on a really crappy plate and utensils and whatnot, but so good. Home cooking.
I don't care about that. So
And it's an entirely vegan meal for you. So there's that. So you know,
Perfect.
didn't harm a fly. The potatoes are non-GMO, but anyways, the others, you start to wake up. Two of you wake up outside. We'll start with you two in the cabbage cart, since you know, cabbages are a little lumpy. You wake up a little earlier. What are you guys doing?
I say I probably. See, I'm used to the sleep, but I wake up early because I'm so paranoid.
Okay.
So I wake up and I rip the blanket off, not caring if Boblin's awake or asleep, and I start inspecting the cart, making sure it is a-okay to go.
Cool. Yeah. Roll. Actually, no. I'll roll. Ooh. Someone in the middle of the night came and carved a penis on the side of your cart.
Okay, I'm gonna use mending to mend away the penis.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so.
No more penis. Penis be gone.
Boblin, what do you do? And that's basically why you wake up, is he rips the blanket off and like shoos you out of the cart now.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
you know what would be really
Good morning, everybody.
EG.
Mm.
Check your DMs.
Oh yeah, Daddy. What do you got for me?
All right, Renwick, you wake up in your room. Before you try to leave, what do you do?
I mean, first off, I'm gonna get up and just like kind of sort up all my stuff and like put it all on together, and make sure it's all nice looking. Is there a mirror in here?
No.
Okay, I am going to pull out my my silver and brass hand mirror with lewd designs hidden around the frame, and I'm just gonna like check my hair and do that sort of thing, like get my like ruffly thing going on here, my ascot, and like get that all ready, splash some water on my face, and then I'm gonna like tuck that all away, and go to check the door, like open the door.
All right, so you go to open it and it's locked, and you try to open it more and more, and you can't open it for the first try, at least just trying to open it.
Okay, I'm gonna start like throwing like a rich person temper tantrum and like pounding on the door.
So you're pounding on the door,
Yeah.
and Lenore comes running up. She's like, "Oh, sweetie, just open the door."
Yeah, no, it's locked. I don't know what kind of establishment this is, but like I do not appreciate this treatment.
Lenore is like jiggling it, trying to open it, and then she's like to her husband, Benteth! Like calls to him, and he comes running. She's like, the dang door's stuck again. And then he's like trying to open it too, and they're both just sitting out here. Everyone's trying to open it at the same time. And
I'm gonna actually step back and be like, can you and your husband like try and like bust this thing down? This is really unacceptable.
so they're trying, and then
So I'm gonna go ahead and like walk out of the pub, but as I walk out of the pub, I just yell pacifist.
all right, the door like flies open as Lenore's like trying to do it, and she's like, God damn it, Bentith, I told you to fix this door last week. And then she's like, oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. And then she goes running back to attend to the inn, but now your door is open.
Okay, I'm just gonna collect myself and be like, oh, God, let's get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna walk out and try and find the dudes that I like enlisted to help in this thing. And is there anyone in the tap room of like from last night's council meeting?
No.
Did they at any point tell me where I'm supposed to go for this?
No, you didn't get enough information yet to know exactly where to go.
Okay.
And they're out and about their like normal day jobs. It's early in the morning, like they're attending to the pigs, the chickens, blah blah blah. But you come back around and you go and talk to Boblin and Cleekly. And now, how would you guys like to go about figuring out what to do next?
First, I have an investigation to do.
Okay.
I want to grab Boblin and grab Renwick, kind of try to push him over to the cart, and be like,
You! Cart! Stabbed! Who stabbed Cart? While asleep.
Well,
Was
it
you?
for sure wasn't me, my angry little friend. I was locked in my room by this terrible tavern.
Not you. Was you then? You stabbed Cart in sleep.
No, I did not.
grab the little punk a foot shorter than me.
You stabbed Cart. Why stab Cart?
I did not stab your cart, mister. Don't you dare accuse me of that. I respect this cart.
We shared Wolf, but you stabbed Cart.
I did not stab cart. Look, I don't even have a knife.
All right, roll roll your investigation now.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh. I guess, okay, sure. It's cocked.
It's what?
Cocked. It was like leaning on two numbers.
Well, that was what was on the side of your cart, but what was your roll?
Nice. That's a 3.
You still have absolutely no idea who did it, so I guess you keep questioning these two.
It was the wolves. They came up here and scratched a pee-pee inside your cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna leap on that. Yeah, it was probably totally those wolves. They seem shifty, like more than wolfiness. They're going after leather and horses.
And you know, Gleekly kind of trusts Renwick a little bit because of, like,
You trust Renwick and not Boblin?
He kind of convinced him that it's all the wolves' fault. So it's just like,
I am very
Yeah.
persuasive.
It Wolf.
and I kind of just let go of Boblin.
Oh man.
You! Careful. My cart.
Excuse me, Mr. Cabbage Cleric.
What?
If it's all fine and good with you, why don't we proceed to investigate the surrounding area? Maybe you can find some clues as to who carved a dong on your cart here.
It's slowly
Yes,
dawning on
and then
Cole that
kill.
this is an important
Kill and
story,
eat.
isn't it?
Well, let's not jump to kill. Let's find out why they did it. Let's get their motives. We don't need to automatically
Fine.
jump to violence, good sir.
No kill. Yes, eat. Eat, then kill.
How about if you don't kill or eat them, I will get you some cabbages.
Okay. My cabbages. Yes, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna go pull the cart.
Okay, so this is the moment where all of you
Ooh.
together, after finding out about the cart, how you need to discuss how you're going to go about the next investigation on the wolves.
Can I ask them to hold one and go in and like ask Lenore if she knows where these wolves are maybe coming from, or if there's a mountain range with caves nearby? Or can I see mountain range with caves nearby?
Yeah, so she looks at you and she says, "Oh, sweetie, there's a forest out about west of here, big old forest, and that's where they've been coming from. Beyond that are some mountains, yes."
Yeah, okay. You're a great help. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go back out and be like, I guess it's west somewhere. I just want to get this done because I am so over this town.
Okay, so as they went in, I already was trying to pull the cart. I rolled a 3 minus 2
Okay.
to pull my stone-wheeled cart.
What?
Did you start the washing machine?
No.
It's just going by itself.
All right, give me 1 second. My house is haunted. I'll be right back.
The haunted washer machine. Oh no!
It's that person that lives in his walls.
It's the Rotom,
or the
dude.
cat
Kimberlite.
that lives in his roof.
Yeah, they were like, hey, I need to wash some clothes. I hope you guys don't mind if I just, come down from your crawl space and
No, see, it's the ghost because we can't see ghost clothes, so it's not actually empty. It's just not visible.
I'd be very fucking worried if my washing machine just started by itself. Like,
It happens.
I've seen weirder things.
Yeah, like Chan in the mirror.
ooh.
Okay, guys, it was fun playing with you. Bye-bye.
And that is when Boblin fell into a portal and was never seen again. The void ripped between his feet, and he falleth in as it.
The wolves took Boblin.
Boblin was actually God this whole time. It was a test.
Yeah, Boblin was watching us. He's actually the Cabbage Lord. I was mistaken all along.
Premium, so you don't have to hear this ad or any others again. Free for 30 days and just $9.99 a month after. Cancel any.
But yeah, so who's gonna help me with my cart? Because I ain't moving yet.
I have a.
It's like super not gonna be me. I am weak.
Yeah, I'm
you're-
sitting on the
you
cart.
are all
guarding
stronger
it.
than me.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on the cart.
You know what? If I'm gonna see you struggling with this, I can always like look around and see if there's someone to hire to help.
And if only we had a bard, I could be inspired.
If only.
If only, if only.
All right, sorry about that. Just
So-
the person that lives in my walls just started the washer.
They're just trying to help you with your Sunday chores.
I mean, well, they could have at least put the clothes in it because there's nothing in it, and the top was wide open. So
I'd be a little worried that your washer's just turning itself on.
yeah, well, it's not like it turned on, like shorted or did something weird. Like the thing was pulled out, like to start it, because it's one of those ones where you push it in to stop and pull it out to start.
You got a washer from like what, fucking 1970?
It's kind of old, yes.
Yeah,
Don't
has-
washer shame me.
It's built with like the asbestos spinners on the inside. You know?
Painted with fucking lead paint.
The TPK is haunted, let's be real. The poltergeist is just trying to save money from buying a smart one. Yeah. So, back to where we were. You know that the forest is west. What do you do now?
I'm gonna cast my eyes about to see if there's anyone that looks kind of buff and burly that could maybe help my dude with his cart.
I'm currently moving backwards with my cart.
There is nobody that would be available except for you guys.
Okay, I'm just gonna sigh to myself and be like, okay, and come over and just like, And do you want me to roll like a strength or something to see if I can help him?
Yeah, roll a strength with advantage and re-roll
With
yours.
advantage?
Yeah, re-roll yours as well.
12.
EG.
12.
Hey, 10 minus 2, 8.
So you rolled a 12?
Yeah, that was
All
with
right.
advantage.
All right, you guys are starting. You're starting to get it rolling. So now that it's rolling, Cleekly can kind of pull it along, but he's going a little slower than his normal slow pace with the cart. But
Okay, I'm gonna ask, do we need to bring this? Like, what are
Yes.
these cabbages to you? Like, can they just stay here and we just go?
Cabbage is world. Cabbage,
Okay.
no, left behind.
That's a lot to unpack, so I'm just gonna, I guess, keep pushing this giant stone cart of yours.
I would
Yes,
just like to
you
add this whole
pushed.
time, Boblin is just sitting on the edge of this cart, just looking around.
are you sitting on top of it, or like on a wheel or something? Or
No, I'm sitting on top. I feel like me and Cleek are cool now.
he kicked you off, so you're gonna have to see if he allows
What's
that.
the weight of this
No,
cart?
yeah, you have to climb back on. You were kicked off of it.
What's the weight
Well,
of
you
this
kicked
cart?
me off because you woke me up, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so-
the weight of the cart is pretty heavy, but also it has stone wheels.
Does it
Not
ex-
only does it have stone wheels, the stone wheels are square.
does it exceed 500 pounds?
Yeah, it's over 500 pounds.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Oh, you were gonna use floating disc
I was gonna levitate it. Yeah.
or levitate.
each wheel alone is like 80 pounds. And then all the cabbages and whatever else.
And the wood of the cart
yeah,
itself.
like mahogany or some heavy ass.
Which is not
wood.
even, it's not even like a huge cart. Like it can probably barely fit all of us if we all sat in it on top of the cabbages. Like we'd all be kind of like close, but like it's not big, but it's big.
So you know the forest is west, but that's about all you know. What are you guys gonna do?
I mean, I'm just helping him, like, push this thing kind of, and, like, I want to head west out of the town.
Okay. So yeah, you guys.
Bless you.
I didn't sneeze, but thank you. So
Bless
you
you.
guys head out. You get out of the town. You start picking up a tiny bit of speed, but you're still kind of slowed down overall by the speed of the cart. So to get to the edge of the woods, normally it would take about 5 hours walking pace, but it's going to take you guys about 7 with the cart. So in the travels towards the woods, is there anything you guys are doing?
I'm just growing increasingly annoyed at this guy and his wagon.
I feel like Boblin started singing songs, right? Like travel songs.
Yeah,
99
sing your
bottles of
songs.
ale on the wall.
I'm just
What are like traveling songs? What do you sing?
I'm just kind of walking around and looking to see if there's any signs that the wolves have come through, or we can find like a little path that they might commonly use.
Yeah, you want to do a nature check?
Let's see. Yeah, I can do that. 14?
Okay, so you can't really discern anything at the moment. You're still in kind of like wide open plains and dirt and whatnot. Here and there, you might see a sign or two of where wolves once were, but it's not yet giving you any direction of where they headed. And you guys at this moment aren't to the edge of the forest yet, but for now, while you're walking, you guys have a moment to talk along your 7-hour journey.
Yeah, I'm just grunting and being like, and you're sure this has to come?
Shut up!
All right, so every hour, I think, Cleekly has to do a strength check to see how well he's doing with the cart. So what's your first one?
Oh boy.
I'm still helping him, so does that...
Yeah, roll with advantage, Cleekly.
Okay, good, because that one was a 0.
Oh, God.
Ooh, 15
All right.
with my penalty.
So for the first hour, you're doing okay, but Renwick has to shove a little here and there if Renwick is willing.
Yep.
All right, and then next hour, go ahead and roll again.
Oh boy. Let me get my advantage dice out here. That's an 11.
All right, so in the second hour, Cleekly starts to slow down a little bit, and what do you guys do? You can see him struggling at this moment.
I'm just not helping. I don't feel like it right now.
Are you still walking on the side?
I'm gonna look at the.
I'm like
path
kind of
and be
hanging
like,
off of it.
let's see. We got a halfling, a gnome, a kobold, and like a very like petite
very
man boy.
A prissy small boy. Hey, if
Oh
you're
my
sitting
God.
on the cart, I'm gonna cast command and say down.
I mean, okay. Well, that's a
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep, wisdom 14.
14 plus 1, 15.
Fuck.
I'd like to try and persuade our other boys here to try and help push this thing along.
Okay, so roll first.
Okay. 11 plus 6, so 17.
All
Oof.
right, so
That might not be enough.
the two of you, what does Renwick say to them?
Hey, my dudes, we're gonna take forever to get there. Can you, like, maybe come just try and push it up? Like, we're all kind of a little small in stature, and this thing, for whatever reason, has to come with us. So, let's just work it together.
Listen, beautiful. Here's the thing. I'm
So,
a tall 2
so
feet
if
tall.
you're going to not agree, you have to roll against Renwick.
And that's what he
I rolled I rolled an 11, but it's a 17 with my plus. So.
So yeah, so you would need
I got a nat 1.
Yeah, yep. All right. So Boblin is inspired by the beautiful Renwick to now help. So roll a strength check.
Anything for you, good looking.
And what about you, Panazim?
Patterson's getting real fucking tired of people rolling these goddamn checks on him.
Yeah, just roll. If you're resisting, just roll a Constitution check. Actually,
17.
all right. So Panazim is like pretending like he's gonna help, and just like, but what did you roll for strength, Boblin?
For strength?
Yeah.
I haven't. I need to just roll a strength check?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. I need to see what my modifier is. Okay, I got a plus... Oh, wait, no, it's saving throw, so I got a plus 2. I rolled a 4.
All right. Well, with your added strength and Renwick helping, the cart is along and moving again for the second hour. And now you guys are going for an hour. Can go ahead and open it up for some more banter between you guys on the road.
So, listen. You know, hands don't necessarily determine everything, you know? Small hands, it doesn't correlate.
Sure. Redwood's just gonna be like, okay, like pushing the guy. Like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Swinging above your weight class there, huh, Boblin?
I think that's above my everything class.
Is anyone else saying anything to anyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, so.
Pushing.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
That's it.
Oh, I'm just gonna be like, so anyone got any ideas on these wolves? Because, like, the place I come from, like, wolves are kind of a thing, but they're usually under the control of the local count, and don't really do things on their own. So I feel like that's kind of where I'm going mind-wise. Do you guys deal with wolves a lot? Where are y'all from?
I eat wolves.
I just mutter under my breath, I got an idea on a good barber.
Actually, if you do, that would be great. because I don't know any barbers out in this area that I can trust. So I will definitely take that information from you.
All right, so to speed it up here a little bit, roll 3 more strength checks real quick, EG, and tell me how many you get below 15.
1.
Oh, God.
2. So 2 out of 3 were below 15.
Did you do advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. So it takes you 8 hours instead of 7, but you make it to the very edge of the woods. It is now dark.
In all fucking days.
Yep, it is now dark.
Oh, God.
But you are at the edge of the woods.
This is the worst class. Anchorite wins. Okay, we're at the edge of the forest. What are we looking at?
It's like a deep, dense forest. Like,
I don't have. How dark is it? I don't have night vision.
yeah, if you don't have night vision, you see a block of black trees. And
Yeah.
does anyone have night vision?
Hell yeah. dude.
I actually might.
I
The
think I do.
gnome
Yep, I have
and
dark vision.
kobold should, right?
Yeah, we're underground peoples.
Okay.
Does
Well,
that
well,
mean-
well, look how the
60-foot dark
tables have
vision.
turned.
So all you see though is that it's like a real dense forest. Like there's a lot of undergrowth. Definitely doesn't look like there's any paved trail. No hipsters are walking through these woods.
Oh, thank God.
But you are at the edge of it, and in each direction you just see woods. And it's kind of weird because usually the area before woods would be, start to get really grassy or start to have trees here or there. But it's like you're like on a staunch wall of forest that just showed up. There's some cliffs and stuff to your left and right, but before this forest it was mostly barren, and you maybe saw 4 trees on your travels before that.
I'm gonna whisper to the wizard, be like, is this magical forest? What's with this line? Did it used to be a tree farm, or what is this?
Did you just assume that I would know if this is magical?
You do magic stuff, right? That's not my jam.
That doesn't mean I know if something is magical or not.
Could you just look at it?
It looks like a goddamn forest.
Right, but look with your magic eyes.
I have magic eyes. I have halfling eyes.
I got magic eyes, baby.
And I'd like to make an Arcana check.
So, what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna go into the forest in the dark, or are you gonna camp outside of it first?
Well, can I make an Arcana check, see if there's anything
Yeah, go ahead.
weird?
I will also make an Arcana check.
Okay.
That's a 16.
That's a 2 minus 1.
Kleekly is like, these are the most magical trees I ever seen. And
Trees dangerous. Trees hurt cabbages.
Boblin is like, no, it's okay. They're just trees. And that's what you realize, Boblin, is they're just trees. There's nothing remote. It's a forest.
See, baby, I got those magic eyes.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, so guys, I don't really have any sort of ability to see into this forest. Do we want to camp, or am I just holding one of your hands and we go into this forest?
Oh boy, yeah, you can hold my hand.
Okay, it's been all day though. Are any of you gonna get tired without sleep, or any of you magic pretending to not be magic people need spell whatever?
I can go all night. I'm good.
Noted.
So what is the plan here?
I say we head into the woods.
Renwick's so annoyed that this took all day. I think he wants to go forward, but he can't see shit. So he is definitely gonna be just holding on to someone as they go into the forest.
All right.
Well, you can hold on to the cart while you're pushing.
All right. So.
Oh god.
So Kleekly gets up and he's starting to move the cabbage cart up to the edge of the forest as you guys are starting to enter, and He gets stuck between two trees. Like he's walking and he enters the forest, and then the cart goes smack into two trees.
God damn it!
Oh no.
Like, can you just leave it here? We'll just come back and get it.
No! Cannot leave cart!
Can you do a nature check, Cleekly?
Cleekly?
Yeah.
Can I ask what it's for? Because
no, you cannot.
So
But
would-
do you want to use something else?
yeah. So would something like survival suffice for it?
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a 17. 17.
Okay, so you look around and you adeptly find out that there is a wider path. So you back up your cart a little bit, and you turn to the right, and you go down a little more, and then you turn left back to face the forest. And you're not really caring what everyone else is doing, but now you have your path where your cart will get through at least the first little bit.
Nice. I tracked the trail from my cart. Fuck yeah.
Yep. So I assume everyone is just kind of following him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna try and help, but like, I am getting incredibly annoyed with this process.
Yeah, hey, quickly. Can I sit on the front of the cart to warn you when stuff is coming?
Get off cart!
Can I get on the
push.
cart? Can I? Please?
You're not the brightest bulb in the bunch, are you? He clearly doesn't want you on the cart. I would probably just give up that
After
pursuit.
I bugged him for like 10 minutes last night, he let me sleep on it. So
Literally, the strongest guy in the group is the only one not pushing the cart.
So how far into the woods do you travel, and what
I'm
else are
gonna
you
go
doing?
until I feel like I hear howling. I'm just trying to. I can't use my eyes at all, so I'm just like trying to like. Do I hear wolfy sounds?
Yeah, roll a perception.
Okay. Hold on. 15 plus 2, so 17.
Yeah, so you get about an hour into the forest, and off in the very far distance you hear, but it's like very far off. Like if you were to guess, you would assume there's a lot more travel to get anywhere near where that came from.
Oh God, does anyone else hear that howling? It sounds like so far away. Like what is happening with this cart?
Yeah, everyone else
Like,
roll
let's
up
just
perception.
leave it here.
18.
Yeah, Clee hears it.
I rolled an 11.
Boblin,
19.
Boblin is too concerned with walking and doesn't hear it, and Panazim hears the howling as well. You all know, except for Boblin, that it's very far off.
Do we just want to like camp here?
Stop
I
camp
guess.
cart. Here. Yes. Sleep.
Okay, but like, it's dirty, and we're in a forest, and all this sort of stuff. So, who's keeping watch?
Oh, watch. Yes, I'll keep watch.
Okay, right. Are we doing like the
A
stay up
rotation.
2 hours, wake up the next person kind of?
Yeah, you can determine a watch order and still get a long rest. It's usually what I allow.
All right. All right. You can go first, and then like you just like wake me up. I don't even know if I'm gonna be sleeping. When you're done and ready for my turn.
Yes, I watch first in cart.
Cool. So, is anyone doing anything other than taking a long rest for any reason?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay. Cool. When do you work today, Chan?
I think I don't actually, unless they call me in.
You think you don't? That's usually a good way to be about a job.
I will check my schedule because that is actually a good point.
All right. So is anyone? I have to end in half an hour because
Wow.
I now
Same.
have,
Oh.
I now have to go deal
We spent
with
so much time
a leak.
figuring out the penis on the cart.
Yeah.
Which
But
means we gotta do it again next Sunday.
I'm
but
down.
we can do this next little part. So the question is, do we come back to this and finish it, or is the worst classes being put to rest right here.
No, I'm 100%
We're
down
coming
to
back
come
and
back.
finishing it.
Yeah, this is fun.
I'm
Alright.
into it though. I mean, we'd have to look at when we come back to it.
Yeah,
we have to schedule
a day.
another day.
Cool. All right. Well, on Cleekly's watch in the first hour, roll a perception.
14.
All right. You start to hear like something running through the woods, like, and it's like crashing, like through bushes and
horse.
stuff like that.
Like a bear-sized crashing.
Roll a nature check.
Ooh. 19 minus 1.
It sounds as big as a bear, yes.
Okay.
Kind of a bear.
I'm going to take whatever time I can to like poke everybody and wake them up.
Okay.
So I guess Boblin's probably in the cart. Renwick's probably out of the cart. I'm gonna poke
What?
and poke. Shh! Shut! Bear in woods here.
Ooh,
What?
I haven't had
I'm
bear meat
Slap,
in a
I'm gonna slap
while.
Renwick and I'm gonna slap Boblin. Shh!
Yeah,
There.
so you wake everybody up, and now everybody can start to hear it crashing closer. It's like crashing into stuff, and you see burst out of the little cropping of trees.
Do I see it?
Yep, everyone sees it. It's because it
In
like
the
crashes
moonlight.
out in the light of the fire. Because I assume you lit
Okay.
a fire. An owl bear crashes through, and you can see that it's got
Oh my
like
god.
barely healed wounds clotted with
Barely.
old black blood, and it's actually going to charge straight towards you before you can do anything.
Who's you?
And the party. So it's coming straight towards the cart, and it smashes into the cart and sends it toppling over.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
And
Holy shit.
now everyone can roll initiative.
Okay.
First off, I'm gonna scream
does
like,
Cleek-
"What the shit is that?"
15.
Oh, I got a nat 1.
A
Ouch.
9.
So
13.
Boblin did not make it out of the cart and is toppling with the cart. Can you roll a dexterity?
Yes, sir. 1 sec, I feel a little stupid, but... Alright, +1. Wait, is it dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just 11.
Okay. You are going to take some damage, unfortunately. You're going to take 3 damage being smacked into the ground. The cart, though, you like roll, and it rolls over you, and the cabbages are flying everywhere, and you roll to the side, but you will definitely be very last. Okay, who rolled the highest?
I got a 13. I don't know if anyone.
I had a
that was
15.
higher. Yeah.
Okay, so 15. What did you get, EG?
9.
Okay, so Renwick,
A mighty 9.
and then Clee 9, and Boblin is a 1. You guys have 1 round to go ahead and do what you want before the owl bear gains back its like bearings after toppling the cart and has a turn. Ooh, shit. Actually, I lied. The owl bear is very like on top of it, and it's very concerned with what you guys are doing. It smashes the cart, and then it turns around, and it's like hops around perfectly somehow. It's just super fast on its feet, and it's going to attack Panazim real quick.
Wow.
It is going to attack you twice. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first hit, it's going to snap at you with its beak. Oh my god. Alright. Everyone leveled up their characters to level 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so it's beak, and it's going to do... Oh dear. It's going to do 15 piercing damage to Panazim.
Panazim.
So Panazim is downed.
This
Jesus.
might just be the last of us.
To 0. And then the owlbear is going to turn to Kleekly and use its second attack, swipe claws, and does a 25 hit.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys.
This might just be the last session, anyways.
And 8 slashing damage towards
Alright,
Kleekly.
not so bad.
Alright, now it is Panazim's turn, who has to roll a death saving throw.
Now Panazim is dead.
It didn't do double your damage below, so you're just at 0.
Yeah, there's nothing for me to fucking do here.
What do you mean you rolled
That
that saving
failed.
throws?
0. Dead.
What did you
That's
roll?
not dead. You rolled.
I rolled a 0.
What did you roll on the d20 for the saving throw, though?
0.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you rolled a 1?
Sure, go with a fucking 1. It was a symbol. It was nothing.
I don't know what that means, but alright. Renwick would be next.
Okay. There aren't owlbears where I come from, so I'm just gonna be freaking out. And I would like to try and use my savoir faire, where, like, a character with a skill has the ability to smoothly and quickly adapt to any situation in any type of company. So basically, I can just, like, try and use this to gain, +2 bonus to, like, charisma checks, to try and, like, I don't know, soothe this animal or, like, calm it down, talk it into, like, not attacking me.
Alright, so you're gonna use a charisma check. What are you saying to the beast?
I'm gonna just try and, like, persuade this beast to, like, calm down. Those, like, bruises didn't come from us. If they were wolves, maybe we can help. You please don't hurt me, sir. You are terrifying.
Okay. What do you roll?
Okay, so 10 plus 6 plus the bonus, 18.
Yeah, so this is an owlbear.
Yeah.
It is very distraught. Can I have you roll a nature check? real quick?
Okay. Oh god. Natural 20!
Okay, so you quickly, as you're trying to talk it down, you quickly check out the owlbear, and you can see that all of the marks and wounds and everything it has is from wolves. And you also know that this is really weird, because usually wolves would not challenge an owlbear. Like, an owlbear is huge. You also realize that since it is injured, it's probably not got full, potential. It is weakened. But your charisma does not succeed in talking it down. It is still thrashing around, trying to attack all of you. And it will attack all of the weakest members as much as possible.
Well, I think that's my turn, so...
That would be Kleekly, your turn.
Fucking ripped, dude.
There will not be a second session with these characters.
Alright, I guess I'm going to disengage as an action.
After he smashed your cart?
I'm gonna disengage as an action and run to the cart and
I
get
start picking up cabbages.
at the cart, and I'm gonna yell, "You killed cart!" And I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. So while you're doing this, you're like running around. Panazim is like starting to bleed out in a pool of their own blood on the ground. And you cast spiritual weapon, and then what?
And I'm gonna put it in between me and him and attack the bear with it.
Okay.
Math. 13.
That hits.
Nice. Well, that's 11 points of force damage.
Awesome.
I'm gonna slam it down and say, "You die now!" Boom, and trying to get him out of my fucking way. Slam it right on the top of his head.
All right. Anything else?
That's all I can do now.
All right. So Boblin, you take half of your speed to get up and dust yourself off, but then you have your turn.
So can none of us heal?
You can, if you use
Panzernim?
your turn. If you use your turn,
Pan-
you can stabilize. Because even if you roll a nat 1, it's 2, and then you still have a third. So there's one last chance, and you can stabilize or heal if you have healing stuff.
So if I don't heal him now, he's just gonna die.
If he
Or don't
fails
stabilize
the
him, I
next,
mean.
if he fails the next roll, then he will be dead.
And if I stabilize, it gives him what advantage?
If you stabilize, then he's fine.
Okay, I'll go and stabilize him then.
All right. So
Okay.
what?
Just let me die.
That's what he says
Fuck
as
off
he
with the
like
owl
coughs
bear,
up a
then.
bunch of blood. You just hear Panazim say, "Just let me die," and he's like still kind of passed out and whatnot, but he's no longer dying. He's just 0 HP, but stabilized. I believe it doesn't go up to 1, right? Unless you have something
No.
else.
Well, actually, you do go up to 1, but you're still unconscious, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
No, you can get him. You can stabilize him at 0 hit points, and then he like will be unconscious for like 1d4 hours, and then come back on to consciousness at
Yeah.
1 HP.
Mm.
If you succeed on like a medicine check.
Cool.
And then do I still have any movement?
No, that you running over it. Well, barely any. What do you want to do?
Barely.
How close is the bear to me?
It's right in the middle of all of you.
I'm jumping on that fucking bear.
Okay, roll an acrobatics with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
It's
Man.
very tall, and you're almost out of movement. But Panazim is now stabilized.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you... and you can't even jump past its, like, elbow. It would normally be Panazim's turn, but is unconscious, still in a pool of blood. Oh, wait, no. Owlbear's next. Uh-oh. It's gonna attack Boblin. All right, so
I can take that.
It's about time you're a fucking tank.
Does a 21 hit?
Just barely.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. It does 13 damage with its beak.
I can take that.
All right, you're not downed.
No, I have
Alright.
35 HP, dude.
Okay, so it is going to turn to Renwick, who is the closest at the moment since Klee ran after the cabbages.
This is actually a pretty fitting end for all of our classes.
It's gonna swipe at you with claws, and it hits. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And it only does 7 slashing damage though.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Get your paws off of that man.
It is now Renwick's turn.
Okay. Clearly, I'm not getting out of this with words. So I am going to attempt to hit it with my daggers. First attack. Oh, shit. Is 10.
Does not hit.
Okay, second dagger, which is silvered. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Oh,
Okay,
there you go.
so my crit. Let's roll 2d4s. 3. I just dropped that. I didn't roll it. You want me to do that again? Let's see. Oh, 3 and a 3. Either way, it ended up the same.
So 6 total damage?
Yep.
All right, Renwick is, stabbing it with pretty good ferocity, but some reason not as much as a normal person would be able to do, but good enough. All right, Clee, you're up.
Okay. Quickly is going to he's gonna climb up on the cart so that I'm like more out of range of things.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Healing Word on Renwick.
Oh,
That's gonna be 4 plus 4, so 8 points of healing.
nice.
And I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the owlbear.
Okay.
So 14 dexterity. Saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, it fails.
Nice! And he is going to be taking 7 points of burning radiant cabbage damage.
All right, the fire is
Die!
the fire is really hurting and lighting up its fur, and I have no idea what an owl bear sound would be, so I'm not even gonna try. But okay, all right, it is now Boblin's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna re-jump on this thing.
All right, acrobatics.
18.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so I'm on this thing, and I'm what can I do? What weapons I got? I guess like what can I do? I'll take a crossbow, like a hand crossbow, and just shoot it into its neck.
Okay.
Why not?
Advantage?
Yeah, that's gonna be disadvantage.
Worth it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. 19 was the first one. 3 was the second one.
That does not hit.
Yeah,
You got
I'm hanging on with my life.
You got anything else?
I'm gonna use second wind or action surge. I mean.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take an additional action, and this time I'll just swipe at him with a hand axe,
Okay.
or with my double-bladed scimitar.
Okay.
Because that's +4 to hit. That fell off my desk.
Yeah, gotta re-roll.
18.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and 2d4 plus 2. D4 is triangle. Give me a second. 2 plus 2, 6 damage.
Cool. All right. Top of the round, unfortunately, means it's the owlbear's turn. All right, going in the same order, or same attack pattern. Going to try to hit Renwick with the beak. Oh boy, you guys just got lucky. It rolled a nat 1. So it's going to swipe its beak towards you, and it's one of its arms actually buckles, and it falls a little bit, so it misses, and then it loses its next attack. So it's like kind of hunkered down a little bit towards you, but it's not exactly prone. And it would be Renwick's turn.
Okay, but it's not exactly prone, so I don't get advantage.
You're flanking it, aren't you?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Sweet.
It is a nat 1, so.
Okay, I am gonna try and just like go right at its neck if I can, just down and into the side of its neck, try and get through that fur and blubber. Oh, 2. Okay, so advantage 15 plus 4 is 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Chan DMs.
Okay. What the hell? Just D4. Okay. God. Okay. So 3. Plus 2 piercing. I guess I haven't been adding that. No.
So 5.
And then I'm. Yeah. And then with my second dagger, I'm gonna try and Go. Yay! 20 again. I love these dice.
There you go.
Okay. 4 plus 2, so 6. And 3 plus 2, so 5.
All right. How do you murder it?
Oh my
There
god.
we go.
So I'm just gonna down into the neck. And then just like again, like I'm just die.
And it falls over, and dexterity check, Boblin.
Every time.
Oh god, sorry.
He's had to dexterity check like 5 times just because of falling off in like the past 2 hours.
You doing it there, Chan?
Doing what?
Do a
Falling
Dexterity
off?
check.
To fall off?
Well, to not
Um,
fall.
Okay, dex check is 13 plus 1.
Okay, yeah, you start to lean to the side as the owlbear is falling, and you do like the tumble. Like you don't land on your feet or anything graceful, but you tumble so you don't take damage, and it falls over thud and is dead on the ground.
Dinner!
Ta-da!
Dinner!
Okay, I'm going to go straight over, and I'm going to carve out pieces of the owlbear meat and save it for food, and then I'm going to use the remainder of my spiritual weapon to keep pounding its head into the dirt.
I'm gonna go pick up some cabbages real quick, because I want to get on his good side.
Okay. All right. Well, after all of this, depending on what you guys do with Panazim, you either leave him there for like an hour and he wakes up, or someone heals him. But you guys survived through the night. You can take a long rest right after that, and then that is the end of session for today.
And what, we continue
Wow.
next week?
We'll talk about it off air, and then we'll announce
Wow.
it on social media. So that was a side encounter that it says it's not necessary for the plot, but I'm glad we did it, because you guys would not have survived getting to the actual wolf's den. So after your
Do you
long
want to start
rest,
level up?
yeah, after your long rest, you also go up to level 4. But you barely
Oh,
made
shit,
it
nice.
out.
Nope, Panism dies.
I guess Panazin kills himself
I guess,
somehow.
or he bleeds out. What's his name? Thought he passed his medicine check, but he actually
He didn't-
opened the wound more, and he
They
bleeds
didn't
out
even
faster.
roll a medicine check, so
Yeah, I just rolled the stabilizer.
Yeah, well, yeah,
No,
you're
that's what
stabilized.
That's what I'm.
So
Alright,
do you
he kills
legit just
himself.
not want to play this next time?
Yeah, that was a weakened owlbear too, and that's the first encounter
Oh, God.
that you actually have to fight through in the one shot.
I
'Cause
kind of just want to
Hit.
fuck up an owlbear and truly evil now.
they don't exist.
I know, because we fucked them all up.
The humans did. The humans slaughtered all the owlbears for their
I
meats.
am a human.
Yeah, so it would have been bad if you got to the actual fight, probably. Because the first fight, it says the wolves, don't really want to fight. If that wasn't obvious, that's why they all ran away. But this one, it says,
Well, don't tell us.
well, I mean, it's the one you just did. The mighty
the
owlbear is
beginning.
starving and desperate. It will charge at the easiest target it can find, and it will fight until it is brought down. It will not retreat. So, ta-da! Though you guys did it.
That was a disaster.
That
That was kind of just wild.
My guy is so useless.
I mean, that was kind of the point, yeah.
Yeah, no, but for real, pass the test of worst classes. Though I think Anchorite has got to be
Anchorite's probably dope.
pushing
That
that
could be
cart
cool.
around.
EG also made Anchorite worse than it had to be, which is even better.
Yeah. He could have just said, oh, this is my point of worship, and then...
No, I gave
It's
it
been
stone,
super strong inside.
stone wheels, so it was even harder
Yeah,
to pull.
if it had normal wheels, it wouldn't have been as hard. But yeah, we'll discuss it off air and see if we can finish it up. It shouldn't take too long to finish the rest of the story.